Hey, welcome back to say what in the world was that? Welcome back to Save State Podcast. I have no idea what episode we're on. It's just been so many. We've just been having too much fun. How is everybody doing today? We got people in the live audience. Mr. Who's Digital Nostalgia Official? Sounds like a really old dude.
Yeah, I don't know about that guy. Don't trust anything he says.
This week we are joined by Latino Stevie Wonder, the medial guy, and the two good looking. Wait, Stubbs, is that too far? Is that too far?
It's your show.
We have our wonderful brother from another mother, Mr. Aish. How you doing, brother?
Hey, everyone. I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
And back to visit us to school us on the love and understandingness of life is Stubbs from Retro Handhelds. How you doing, brother?
Oh, good, man. Thanks for having me over on this old show of yours. I got my Starbucks refresher.
So break that down for me, right?
Boba. All right.
What is in that? Okay, so
all right, so
pink and orange.
Yeah, my wife brought it home for me. There's pink energy drink in there. There's boba, orange boba's in there, and it's refreshing. It's a step above mediocre, but it's because my wife got it. It's a 10 out of 10.
There you go.
Good answer.
You know how to win. You know how to win.
Amazing.
Yeah,
still married.
Amazing answer. So we got Stevie Blunder, more like Stevie Blunder, am I right? In the live chat today, we got Miss Radiant Shay. How you doing, young lady? Bounty Hits is with us, Ernest is with us, Hands Turn is with us. Thank you very much for supporting us. All right. What are you guys into this week? What are you guys doing? Too loud, what are you doing? Oh, Stubbs, what are you doing?
No, well, allow Stubbs first.
Oh,
please.
I'm on a journey.
Mm-hmm.
I am really obsessed with GeForce Now, the cloud streaming service.
Mm-hmm.
I'm serious, man. It is getting better latency than my local Artemis Moonlight streaming setup. Whatever they're doing over there, it's insane. And so I've been testing what's the best cloud streaming device. And I picked up the cheapest $100 Lenovo tablet from Best Buy today, and it's flawless on there. I'm what's the cheapest setup you could access your whole library and play Pragmata and Forza 6 and all this, So I'm obsessed.
Yeah, that's a huge endorsement because this man right here, we had a conversation a long time ago trying to get him to try streaming, and he was the biggest hater. He did not want to do it. He's like, no, I need to play my games locally. And look at him now. The growth, the maturation.
Listen, because K's Retro Gaming got me down this quantum physics rabbit hole with the whole thing he's doing over there. I'm like, wait a minute, isn't our consciousness just streamed to our bodies in a way, if you think about it, and I'm like, why am I not embracing streaming then at the device level? So, when you accept that, you realize oh, damn, this is good. I'm talking about playing Doom Eternal and getting great latency. I'm still doing just as badly on that as if I played local on my Xbox, So there's what's the difference? Why are we spending $2,500 on an Apex when you can spend $100, toss it in a telescopic controller or what have you? Almost the same experience in a way.
So you answered my next question because I've never used GeForce Now, and I've always kind of wondered what's the draw? But that's it right there. You're not spending $2,500, $3,000 on a rig or an Apex, and you get the game. Right, because you can. What is that? 1080p or is it 4K or you can have all that, or how is it? What's the draw for somebody like an old guy like me who's ignorant and has never used it?
Well, hell, you're paying monthly for a service. There's that overhead cost.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't need to have a dedicated rig. You don't need to have a gaming computer. You don't need to have a gaming laptop, a Z-Flow, anything really. You just have a device, whether it be, I think they even have GeForce Now for Apple stuff too. So, just have a device,
Mhm.
and then you log in, and then ideally the device has 120 hertz refresh rate because they have that now. You can do 120 FPS. You can stream up to like, you know, what 2.5K resolution. I think 3K resolution. They can push from there. You can stream just up to freaking, like, you know, freaking. There's just no. To me, at this point in the game with that technology, my brain is totally tricked. I forget that I'm streaming. It's that good. So
yeah, we've talked about that before, like on Discord and stuff, like Too Loud, Clef, and all of us. Like we're like, there's people that still hate on streaming, but for a lot of people, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like imagine you're lower income, like a lot of people are, or you're just tight on money, or you live in a country where getting hardware is not as accessible. You can just use one of these services, and you have access to a massive library of games. Sure, you have to pay monthly, but depending on what you want to play, it might just be cheaper for you to go that route versus spending all the money on the hardware and the game and all that.
Yeah, I mean, you can buy games like you would in Steam, and they'll show up in your GeForce Now library, or you also can connect it to Epic, to Game Pass, to I forget the other one. There's a couple services they can tie in and accesses your library and your licenses. They even have free games on there. They have, of course, all those like Epic games, Fortnite and all that. And then also like a bunch of demos and stuff for you to try out. And they have promotions. And it's a pretty cool ecosystem what NVIDIA is doing. And I really hope that they continue to invest in that tech, man, because it's mind-blowing just how good that is now. So, yeah, if you are don't have a lot of budget, but you have enough for a subscription, that's all you need. You know?
That's freaking awesome. I had never really thought about it from that aspect, because when I have streamed, it's either been like Xbox Stream or Artemis and stuff like that, you know. But I hadn't thought it was cool. But I mean, I was like, man, you know, but maybe I hadn't tried the right thing. Maybe GeForce Now is the right thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because, and here's why I give up on local streaming. I went out and bought the best rig for it, you know, and it's awesome for it. It can 5070 Ti, it's powering everything. But there's an extra step. You got to go and configure your virtual monitors for each device. You need to, you know, click in and make sure that you're signed into Steam. You got to make sure your computer is turned on. You got to have all these prerequisites. Versus this service, where you literally open the app, you pick the game, you play. It recognizes whatever controller you're using. It recognizes the screen that you're using, and it configures itself. And it's just,
that's awesome.
Set it and forget it, you know. And there's not, as long as you have decent internet, decent Wi-Fi, you know, you're not going to have drops. You're not going to have a bunch of artifacting like has plagued streaming from the get-go. Hell, even on my PS Portal right now, Sony is, I mean, they're great with what they're doing with that. But even then, it's like I'm playing a first-person shooter. I can tell that I'm streaming because there's just a little bit of lag time.
Right.
To where I'm just not quite there. Whereas this is like, it's seamless. I swear, it's like I'm playing local. So kudos over there. I'm gonna keep shilling this the rest of the
awesome.
month.
It's like awesome. $10 a month, right?
Something like that. You can play on the free tier too, but you're gonna be waiting then for the best servers.
I think it's still like $10-15 a month, and if you do the math, a year of GeForce Now is going to be cheaper than a low-end GPU is right now. So for a lot of people, that might be a better way to go, because if you want to get like, let's say you get a 4060, a 4060 right now is what, like $300?
Yeah.
That's what, 1.5 to 3 years of GeForce Now, and by that point you normally have to update a GPU. So depending on your situation, you might be better off just paying for that service versus investing on the hardware if all you do is gaming. Like if you have other needs,
I was literally just thinking that, dude, because like, you know, how long do you keep your rig before you replace it? 5 years, I feel like, is a kind of a stretch for most people. I know there are plenty of people who keep them for 5 years, but for a lot of people, 5 years is a stretch. And if you take 5 years of GeForce Now at $120 a year, that's $600 for 5 years. Like what rig are you having for $600? You know, like there's nothing. So it actually is a really good deal.
Yeah. On a good day, that's the price of like a 70 series, like a
One
4070,
right?
yeah, one component. That's it. That's all you're getting for that.
Yeah.
Again, it's if you're just gaming, like if you have other needs, of course it doesn't make sense. If you can own your hardware, sure, that's going to be better. But just looking at it from that perspective, I think Linus actually did a video on this, like whether it's better to just do that or own a rig, and it's a legit option now.
Yeah,
That's freaking
it
awesome.
is. I think
I
it is.
wouldn't,
Very fun.
and I wouldn't say before this year it would be, honestly. Like they were still working out the kinks. Where finally now
Yeah.
it's like,
I
Well,
agree.
remember, they don't want you to
Okay.
own anything now. So you
Right.
keep that in
So-
mind.
So just let go of owning anything. Yeah, I'm cloud everything. Let's go.
No,
Dig-
I
and you
still
have
have
that-
to
you have
own
that
some
now.
stuff. I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta own.
Yeah,
you
what
gotta
else?
own the
Oh my
license for the
gosh.
games.
Yeah.
But even then,
Yeah.
you don't own. You know.
Fair.
Oh,
fair.
I wasn't even talking about that, brother. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I mean, I do own the license to the game because I own every game that ever came out in existence.
Mhm.
You know,
Right, right,
well,
of
at
course.
least before my
We
boating
all do.
accident, right? Like,
Right.
you know, and that was a different story. But I don't want to get into that today because
Yeah,
it
and
was
I
pretty
witnessed
sad.
it. It was pretty sad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Entire
see,
collection.
I did. I had, yeah.
Mhm.
So
I was there.
it was pretty
Legal
bad. But
backups.
I actually hadn't revisited streaming until I got into XR glasses. And when I got the XR glasses and I got that Viture controller that had to display out, and I put my phone in there and I tried GeForce Now, played like some Forza on there, some Doom, and I was blown away. I was like, wow, man, it's leagues ahead of where I remember it being, because it was not a pleasant experience. I remember exactly what Stubbs is talking about. It was choppy. It was a lot of delay on your input. It just was not a comfortable experience. And why would you do it if you have hardware? But now, you know, they've tuned that thing up so much that you can have a great time. I am still in the camp of having physical hardware because I like to touch
Same.
grass. I'm not your standard nerd, I guess. You know, I like to touch some grass sometimes. And when I sit out by that campfire, or I go camping, or I'm on a
Touch a
long
pickle.
trip, you know, well, I mean, that's fair. That counts. That counts.
wait. Did you just pull out a random pickle
The talking pickle.
and it talks?
Is
Oh,
that-
sorry, dude.
why does that pickle have the voice of a wizard? Like,
Sometimes you just gotta deal with it, you know.
Mystical pickle.
Mystical. It is the mystical pickle, and I also have the pickle of positivity next to it.
Oh,
I have
Yeah.
two pickles.
oh my god, dude.
Pickle stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Like from
You never know what you're gonna get with Stubbs.
Rick
dude.
and
You
Morty.
never-
Pickle
never
Rick.
know.
Pickle Stubbs. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so,
So for this week for me, dude, I've been just messing around with XR. I put together a new standing desk, which was way more work than I was anticipating, and I know now that I like to just pay people to build my stuff for me. Like, I know that that is, like, you know, a little bit extreme for some people, but dude, this thing took me 2.5 hours to build. And by
Flexi
the
spot?
end, I was like bench press. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Yep. I got that
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing table. It's great. It's just, you know, the amount of work that it takes to put it together, you don't really realize. And then they put this paper in the box that says, like, make sure you build it on carpet. Like, you should say this in the purchasing of the
Dude.
device of the unit, because
The
I have
instructions.
hardwood floors, right?
The instructions were terrible. Yeah, it took me all day. Just
You need a drill, and they don't tell you need a drill,
it's
especially
just
for the
No.
smaller size.
and some
Yeah.
stuff didn't quite fit together right, and you kind of had to force it.
Yep.
Oh
That's
my
too
gosh,
funny.
dude.
Too
But it
funny.
is a great table. Like, and well, the other thing is I'm just a jerk, and I didn't measure my workspace, and I was just like, I'm going with the biggest desk they got, and then it got here, and
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, that's a big desk. Like,
Now that's a big desk. Mhm.
yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
so that yeah, I'm finishing up on some stuff with the Super X. I've been messing with the Legion Go 2 a lot. I still really love that device. I'm sad that I cannot recommend it for purchase because it's just stupid. And yeah, just XR stuff. The Beast. I've been messing with the Beast a lot, especially with Forza 6. I feel like I'm in a racing sim. It's pretty cool.
I gotta try my Beast XR with Forza now. I don't think I've
Oh.
played a racing game in XR before.
Oh, it feels,
Neither
it
have I.
feels
That's a good
amazing,
point.
dude.
I feel dumb. I've only ever played like Tomb Raider and fighting games in XR.
Oh,
And
try
that's
racing,
fair.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, everything's amazing on them, right? But like,
Mhm.
there's another level to like being inside the car and like having this ultra wide screen and you're just turning back and forth. It's like VR without the bulk of a VR headset. So I can appreciate that a lot.
And the reason I stay away from racing on, I guess, XR is because VR racing, that's like the one genre that gets me kind of nauseous in VR world.
Oh.
So I've been putting it off, but I'll try it. I'm going to try it.
That's awesome.
There you go, vegan Pop-Tart. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's right, vegan.
Aish, what are you into this week?
I've been playing a lot of Expedition 33. It's the only, that and Bye Bye Box Boy, but that's like my nighttime game when I'm trying to wind down and just go to sleep. Too Loud got me started on that game, and
Bye Bye Box Boy.
No. Expedition 33. Bye Bye Box Boy. I've been playing that game for a long time. Like when I first got a 3DS, it's just like a feel good game. It's slow paced. It's just nice little puzzles. It's white and black, so it's pretty nice before you go to sleep.
Is that the Box Boy Box Girl where you gotta like?
So that's Bye Bye Box Boy. It's because there's like 3 or 4 of them, and they all have weird names like Bye Bye Box Boy, Bye Bye Box Boy, Bye or something like that. And I'm playing the first one pretty much.
I played the one on Switch, and that was a total blast.
I didn't even know there was one on Switch. I've only played the 3DS.
It's called Box Boy Box Girl. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, now I've been playing it on the Thor, and it's been great. But that's pretty much it. Just playing that on the Legion Go S, having a good time with it.
That's awesome. I have to check that out. I enjoyed that one on the Switch. And that's
Aish. Good stuff. I usually see you start playing Expedition 33 around 11 p.m. Pacific at night. Right around there is when I see you pop on. I'm like, Aish is he knows what's up.
Yeah, I didn't play for a little bit, and then I get a little too emotional. It's like, okay, it's time to wind down. I'm gonna go play Box Boy now.
And you go play Box Boy.
Yeah.
I do stalk your Steam habits. It's
the only time
of a
I
true
can play.
friend.
Yeah, they will appreciate that. Thank you. But it's
I
the only
hide
time
mine. I don't want you guys to know what I'm playing.
I keep thinking I probably should, but I forget to turn it off, and I'm like, who cares?
Nah, I'm gonna turn mine on.
Yeah. I see Russ every now and then too. He'll be like, Russ is playing 3D Mark. I'm like,
right. but he's always testing
3D Mark.
Russ is playing 3D Mark. I'm like, come on.
My gosh. So, confession, I never finished Expedition 33. Too long told me about it. Played for a little bit,
son of a.
And then I was like, I don't know if I space
cadet it. No spoilers, please. I'm only like I'm not that far.
Yeah, please. Those guys
I've avoided spoilers.
Hey, man,
spoilers.
I'm with Matt on this one because the game is freaking hard, and timing those combos, like I'm not awake enough usually.
I suck at pairing, dude.
To get that parry.
I get that because there's bosses where you have to parry. Like if you just dodge, you're gonna get smashed anyway. Like there's no other way. So there's been points where I'm playing the game and I'm like, I can see how somebody would just not want to play this anymore. Like they somehow made a Souls-like turn-based, and that's crazy to me.
That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild.
I love it. So I'm replaying it. I'm replaying it with Aish and Clef, because Clef is also playing it from Game Tech Talk. And I told Clef, I said, I've been begging him to play the game for like 6 months. And I told him, I said, when you play it, I'll play it again so we could talk about it. So I've been playing it again, and dude, it hits just as hard. It's really good. But yeah, I mean, some of the fights are difficult. You have to be comfortable with redoing fights, because you are gonna have to redo fights in that game, because you have to learn their movement, right? You have to learn their movement so you can parry them, and you can see. So they have a parry system in there. They also have dodging, and they have jumping, and then they have jumping with parrying, and yeah, it can get a little. But I think that's
some of the enemies are tricky, man. Like they'll fire a projectile at you, but they'll fire it and it goes slightly behind them and then just whips at you. So it messes up with your timing, and you'll be playing like you'll beat a boss and you're like, oh yeah, man, I'm getting better, and then just some random mob will wreck your whole team. It's like, dude, what are we doing here? Come on. I kind of want to play it in easy, but I'm like, nah, dude, I can't. I have to just
don't do it. Don't do it. No. You're not gonna feel as satisfied, as accomplished, bro.
I know.
You'll get through the game faster. You'll get the story faster, but
like Lantern Dude was frustrating. I almost
yeah. No, there are some in there that it's like, dude, like man, I don't want to go too far into it.
Me
but,
neither.
like,
I
there
don't,
are
I don't
some
want to
fights
Don't give it up,
specify
you're
Steve,
like,
yeah.
Don't give it up.
yeah,
For
it's really good. And one thing I can say without spoiling anything for anybody, for a long time I said, like, dude, you know, one of the two best soundtracks in the game for me, that one, and then Warframe for me, because I'm 14 years into Warframe at this point. And replaying E33, I think it kind of edged out Warframe. I think like E33 is probably my favorite all-time soundtrack in the game. It's so good, dude. It is so good.
It is.
It's up there with me.
Brilliant.
Yeah. I still have to stick with Zelda just for nostalgic reasons.
Yeah.
But
I understand.
especially 3 music is amazing. One of the
Dude,
things
I
that I
could
do
sit in the
respect a lot
loading
from them
screen and just let the music play. Like,
Yeah. is that they like most games nowadays, if you want cosmetic stuff, you have to buy, and you have to pay for stuff and you might get like a random pack, and they'll monetize the crap out of it. Here you're playing and you'll just find the skins, like you'll be rewarded for playing the game that way, which I
like the old
respect a
school,
lot
bro.
from them.
Like old school
Yeah.
gaming.
Yeah.
You earn your skins, right? Like that's
Exactly.
the thing that I can appreciate, is like, I have this skin. It wasn't given to me. I earned it. Like, and that used to be an accomplishment. Now it's like, oh yeah, I got this skin because I cracked my wallet.
Yep.
Interesting. So I I was playing Alabasta Dawn, and then I was playing Link to the Past. Somehow I got sucked back into Link to the Past again.
Nice.
And then freaking Too Loud the other day. I don't know what he did, but I found myself playing a Lilo and Stitch game on GBA, and I have not been able to put that freaking game down. I've been playing it nonstop. It's the silliest, like, little platformer, and I'm completely obsessed with it.
Dude, that's me with Yooka-Laylee right now.
Oh,
My son and I are
Ukulele's
playing
fun.
Yooka-Laylee.
Oh, dude, that's such
It
a fun
is.
game.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
It gets so
colorful.
hard though.
It does, yeah.
Oh my god! So, and then here, before I show you what it is, Aish, you ready? Listen to that. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Is that your
Yeah.
Thor skin?
No, it's not my
I
thing.
hate
You know
that.
the buttons,
Is
buddy?
that your Thor skin?
Wasn't sure if you were flapping your Thor skin. Oh, that's your rotate.
The rotate. I got it today, and
Yes.
You got yours.
You
I
like
started
it?
I was playing with it, and I hit the buttons. I'm like, oh, Aish is gonna hate this.
It's so clicky. It's so clicky. Well,
Yeah.
it's just the RGDS buttons,
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much,
Those are
right?
still too
I called
clicky to
dibs
me.
on it, Matt. I called dibs. I just want to throw
I don't
that
know.
out
This
there.
is
What else were they supposed
know
to
how
do
you don't-
there?
this is pretty cool.
I know how
Aish,
you don't
what are they
rock
supposed
with
to do
small
there?
handhelds too long.
Something a little quieter, you know, like
No.
like retro. Hey, like Retroid.
How are they
D-pad
going to do that?
with
I don't know.
different dome switches, like Retroid? Retroid figured it out.
It's like a little thin little situation.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
it was
like the
easiest for
PS
them
Vita
just
figured
to.
it out. Retroid figured it
It's
out.
a little,
There's
it's a little
my
doop
God.
doop doop. It's a little
Trim
thingy.
UI figured
Yeah.
it out.
Well, I'm sure I'm sure you'd know.
Yeah.
That threw me
Yeah,
off
I
again.
would know. Like, that's the only thing that keeps me from Aberdeen, like from really being like all about their latest handhelds, is just how clicky.
I'm pretty
they are.
sure Aish has tape modded more handhelds than
Yes.
many people.
Yes,
bro.
yes.
Dude, it frustrates me.
Remember when he came out with the tape mod for, what was that, Stubbs, the 35XXSP? When he wasn't Aish was the first one. to do
Yeah,
that
I
mod?
have it right.
Yeah,
I have it right.
Oh,
I remember
the
that.
man's brilliant
Yeah.
with his
I'll
mods.
I'll tape
he'll-
anything.
He'll
I'm like trying to do mine,
tape
I'm like,
anything.
shit, I gotta go get medical tape because that's what Aish used.
Yeah, he taped
I'm
my
pretty
mom
sure
last
Aish
week.
has like
Yeah.
a
Oh my
tape
God.
roll,
She
like,
she was
stuck
a
to his
fighter,
belt
but
clip.
I got her.
Yeah, but he
Oh
got
my
her.
God,
I got her.
Said never gonna get this, never gonna get this, and then eventually,
You
got-
had the secret is you got to use the good duct tape.
yeah, it's true. And she did thank you for the simulation after that, but you know,
Aish, do you leave
thanks for not
home with
harming
a
my
roll
mom.
of tape like attached to your belt clip, your belt loop?
Yes, and I also stash him everywhere I know I'm going to go, just strategically. This is making a little too much clicking. Really quick, right
Listen,
there.
man.
Gotta
You
cut some
know me.
membranes.
You know that I'm the rubber membrane guy. I like
Yeah.
squishy. Give me the squish. Give me the squish.
Yeah.
That's what I always say. Give me the squish. But you know what? I think on the rotate, I think clicky was the right move. If it feels right for the device. You know, sometimes how
see-
something just feels right for the device, despite
It's-
your preference.
I don't mind clicky at all, man. I really don't.
It's
It
the
depends.
type of click. Like you guys are like the 8-bit
What
That's
did you
hard to
just say out of your mouth?
8-bit dude,
Bit
is
do
what I was trying
do.
to say. That got
What
me.
do
But,
don't.
Like this clickiness,
Oh,
I like.
God.
This is good. This is a good clickiness. The PS
Uh-huh.
Vita is a good clickiness. This is not a good clickiness. This is just.
Now, don't you talk trash about my boy.
Yeah.
Is that the
That's a
forehead?
nice.
Yeah, that's the forehead.
No, that's,
Oh, that's
a
a nice
it's a
click.
Dragon Ball edition.
That's not
That's the only
bad.
way to make it.
That's not bad.
So I do have a preference with buttons. Like micro switches are not bad. Like I don't mind them, but
I agree.
it can't be my all the time device. Like my all the time device has to be silent. You know, because like when I get in bed, I lay next to my wife. I don't want to get pushed out that bed, so it needs to be silent.
here.
So, you know, like that's why, you know, it's crazy to say it because it's been years. The Miyoo Mini just never freaking gets beat out, dude. I mean, the Thor is pretty excellent too.
The Thor, but I will say the Odin 3 has the best face buttons I've ever used on any handheld. Like these are just perfect. The Thors are good.
Really
Like the
good.
Thors
It's really good.
is the first time I grabbed like a modern retro handheld and I pressed the buttons and I was like, I don't need to do anything to this. It was great. But then I got the Odin 3 and I was like, this is even better.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pure
So-
silence, dude. Like,
Pocket Air
pure
Mini
silence,
also.
brother.
Pocket Air Mini is super silent buttons.
When you talk about the Thor, my kid brother borrowed my Thor, and it's getting to the point where I have to go get it from him because he won't bring it back to me. And
It's a great handheld.
And he's a corporal kid, right? He's
Oh,
like,
no.
no. But then he's like, I'm like, I thought you loved corporal. He's like, yeah, but 3DS doesn't
Dude.
come with an OLEDs. I'm like,
It's
Matt.
the most corpo handheld we've gotten.
You got to use Aish's tape. Tape your brother down, get that back.
There's very few things in life good tape and some zip ties won't fix.
oh my gosh.
That's what I've been. That's what.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
He knows. He knows.
CRKD.
Cover
I
the-
mean,
Have you guys tried this one?
in the
the crack stuff. I haven't
Um,
seen that one. I like those controls. Is that like a micro one? Or is that a full?
I don't know. I don't know
Is-
what it's going to be. I'm
is
gonna
there
take a look.
Is
micro-
that a small controller or a big
Oh,
D-pad?
I don't know if it's
That's a-
clicky, mushy. I don't know what it is, but it looks cute. And it's like
I feel like
15
it's
bucks.
a small controller with a big D-pad. Like that's
Yeah,
what I feel
Kind
like.
of
That
cool,
D-pad's
man.
like-
I kinda
Yeah,
dig
huge
that.
D-pad.
Yeah, it feels like it's compensating.
Yeah.
I kind of think that.
Yeah.
Before we get into hardware stuff, real quick, what's your favorite snack when you're gaming? Late night gaming. What's that must-have snack?
Dude, I've been about those Funyuns lately.
Yes.
Mhm.
They have
are good.
like different flavored ones. They're all nasty outside of the originals. I didn't.
Oh
like
yeah. Just, you
Yeah.
got to go OG. Why even try? The
Mhm.
only brand that pulled off
The spicy
modifying.
ones are not bad.
Mm,
Well, I tried the flaming hot ones and I didn't like them. Is that the one?
I
you're talking
wasn't
or is
about
different?
it. The
I don't like flaming
freaking
hot stuff.
Yeah.
Fritos pulled it off. Fritos did the OG,
Wait,
then
wait.
Fritos
Hold on.
did
Hold
the
air.
the
Hold
the
air.
spicy.
Did a
What?
Mexican just say he doesn't do hot stuff?
No, I said I'm not about the flaming hot stuff.
I'm a
That's-
snow
it's a-
Mexican,
it's
Aish
a
says.
specific-
Snow
dude,
Mexican.
I was leaving.
It's a
I was
no,
going
It's a
home.
specific flavor
Call
profile.
himself
Like
a
the,
snow Mexican.
like the flaming hot stuff from the US and the flaming hot stuff like from here, even the Cheetos and all that, they taste different. It's not the same stuff.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not the same
yeah.
stuff.
No, I know. No, I
You ever had
know.
those?
I know.
You ever had those Takis? Not the udon kind, but the Takis
Yeah,
chips.
Oh, dude, I
Man.
love Takis. Takis is like
I-
one of
I
my
can get
top
into that, man.
snacks.
I-
Like,
Oh man, no, that's.
Oh,
I know
man.
they're good south of the border, but I'm telling you, man, they do something different when they bring it to the stores up here.
I don't like
different
them. I
palettes.
like 'em.
Yeah,
They're-
no,
I
they're
love
different.
Takis.
Yeah,
Pure,
they're
it's
different.
pure
Oh.
MSG. It's just like
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
I love
I-
Takis, dude.
Late night
I don't
snack.
get them as much as I used to, but corn nuts.
Oh yes.
Get
Oh,
out of
ranch-
here.
The
Bang,
ranch
Corn
bang,
ones,
nuts are
bang.
so
ranch
good.
ones are good. Look, I like.
He's
the-
going to
the-
go get
the-
his corn nuts. I bet you.
I-
He's going to go get his corn
He's gonna
nuts.
come back with some corn nuts.
Guaranteed.
I need to address this. Oh, I got.
I don't want corn nuts. I forgot
It's
what show
either-
I'm on.
It's
Sorry.
either that or Chex Mix.
So-
I'm a big Chex Mix fan.
Stubbs, you wanna let Ernie down on that one?
3 Latinos and 1 gringo walked into a bar. I am a quarter Puerto Rican, so
he,
Yes.
he doesn't count. He doesn't count.
Sorry.
Boom, Ernie. Boom.
I'm more gringo than
More
not,
peanuts
though.
in
So
the pod.
Yeah. So what's your snack, Aish?
It's either corn nuts or Chex Mix.
Oh, it's this right. You said that. Too loud. It's Sour Patch Kids.
I love, dude. You know I love them. But if
Yeah.
I had to go with like my ultimate late night snack, It's beef jerky, dude. I love beef jerky, bro.
Oh, good one, good one. Man, I feel old
Yeah,
because
I
I'm just
love
like
beef jerky.
cheese and crackers. I'll take cheese and crackers all day.
Oh yeah, cheese and dude.
Hey, cheese and
you-
crackers are fire, though, dude.
Have you had lately? I'm talking in the last like 5 years. Have you indulged in having like some Ritz crackers or whatever with that that cheese whiz,
Cheese in a can.
the cheese in a can
Dude,
stuff?
I haven't
Yeah,
had
that's
cheese
awesome.
whiz in
Yeah,
so
dude.
long, bro.
Oh no,
Dude.
we do it all the time. But the cheese in the can, have you seen the trick where you can put the cracker over the nozzle and you pull it and it just kind of shoots the cheese onto the cracker perfectly?
Oh no!
Oh yeah,
what?
and it goes right through the middle and you can push it down. My kids love doing it and it just makes it so good. So,
I
Dude,
haven't
I'm
had
gonna
it.
go
in-
get a can on my way
God.
home now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a can
Yeah,
before the
dude.
show tonight, man.
it's
I
so
gotta
good.
bail like on you guys a little early because I gotta go to the store and get some
Yeah.
cheese whiz.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, guys, I'm sure you all know Stubbs has Thursday nights RH After Dark, so he's going to leave a little bit early tonight to get ready for that show. So make sure we're done here. We all switch over to that. And
Oh,
Yeah.
If you want, yes. Tonight we're talking about controllers.
the cracked one. Ooh.
That one and this one, and then
Oh, we
the
saw
that's
that
a
one at
beautiful
CS.
one.
That was the one we saw at CS that they had just popped out.
Oh, actually,
That's right.
Apex 5.
and I've never touched Fly Digi stuff. And then
You've
Kishi
never
has
touched
we were all
Digi?
together.
Kishi has a
We
new
were all together in the 8-bit though.
Phantom
together.
White.
It was like
Mhm.
20 of us creators
Yeah,
actually at
yeah,
CES
yeah.
this year. All of us were
Yeah.
there together.
That's right.
The RH crew. It was all of us, dude. Yeah,
So
it was a ton of us there.
you still have never had a Fly Digi controller? That's my
Today will be the
absolute
first
favorite.
time I ever have
Absolute
touched
favorite.
one. And then Ghoulie
Kit.
Kits.
They have a
We
new
got
is
a
that a
situation.
Oh,
KK?
I like that.
Is that a KK3?
I'm
Max
happy you
too?
showed
What
that
is that?
8-bit
It's the
though.
TT
I
Max.
just opened this one.
Really?
And then there's this one.
I had that
Uh,
one. I wasn't impressed with it.
And then
Wait,
there's
let me
this
see the
one.
TT
Oh, you got
Max
the Veda
again?
5 Pro. Veda 5 Pro is the one I'm be interested to see the most, dude.
I like that
TT
one. I might-
Max.
I'll have to
So
look into
TT
that
Max.
one.
So what's the difference in that one and the?
You know what? Ban's the controller guy, so he's going to be like the star of the show tonight. I have no idea. I'm not good with this stuff exactly, but I'm, I'll
It's
poke
looks
around
like
at
a
it.
KK3 Max, but in purple, which I'm.
Somebody summoned.
It looks
Clef.
good.
Clef.
We need
Yeah.
Clef.
Clef.
Yeah,
I like the
too.
layout. The layout is nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Tula, show that Geek Boy wants to see that 8-bit though.
This,
Xbox
yeah, I
controller.
just opened
Oh,
this
I like that one.
So good.
Yeah, I think it's gorgeous. So this is an 8-bit dope Viture collab.
Yeah, that's the one that came with the Viture. That's right.
Yep. Super dope. Super dope.
Gorgeous.
Does it have
With the
analog
Xbox
triggers, or are they
layout?
still using the weird like digital ones?
They're analog.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a solid controller. I like playing that. It works
Yeah,
well with the
different.
Beast.
They're fun. They're fun. All right, let's jump into some hardware stuff real quick.
Speaking of the best
wait,
controller
Dude, I want to
was
get
gonna
one.
say,
I
Steam.
wasn't
I
able
was
to.
just gonna say that, dude.
and
I
the
was like, bro,
best
you
controller
can't
is just I like to
controllers
make I like
right
these
now without talking
Oh my
this one,
goodness.
dude.
these elites.
Yeah.
Where's the thing? So Too Loud and I were working.
Yeah, no,
on
these are good. This is good.
Where did I put it?
I was
I
at
have
work
a-
and I couldn't order one.
Oh,
I
look,
was
so-
yeah.
Too Loud and I were working on this the other day. For the Steam
Actually,
controller. You see
While
that?
we're talking Steam controller,
Nice.
I
It's a
want to
dock.
share some
It holds
stuff that
the
my
puck
buddies
here, and
over
it's
at
just the controller and
dbrand
stuff.
shared with me. So my buddies at dbrand sent over some Steam controller skins, and
That one looks insane.
we have that glow
Nice.
circuit. Yeah, I'm gonna put one on later tonight. This is like an obsidian, I guess,
Nice.
and this is just that black one that looks obsidian, but it's just like black with topographical. It's hard to
Oh,
capture.
cool.
And then just a black and white topographical one. But what's cool, what they did here, which I didn't realize until we were talking about it in Discord, was I thought it was just this top skin. So, they send the full skin, but when you order one from them, they also send you a partial skin. So if you just want to do that bottom half of your
That's
controller,
kind of sick. That's kind of sick.
so you get the full skin and the partial skin from.
They're only
dbrand
like
when you order
$17
their
for
skins.
the skins for that thing, right?
No, and they're the
cheap.
best skins in the game, dude. Like
Yeah,
they honestly
dope.
are. Like, dude, the textures, like you could feel the circuitry. You could feel the
Mm-hmm.
circuitry. And a lot of people don't know this about me, but I used to do vinyl wrapping on automobiles. So I'm really into vinyl, and I recognize good vinyl. And the thing with dbrand over a lot of the competitors is that dbrand uses 3M vinyl, which the good thing about 3M vinyl, like the top vinyls right now in automobile is called 3M, and then there's Avery Dennison, and there's the next one, another one called Hexus. These are the top skins because what they do is, first of all, they have micro holes in them that allow for air release, so it makes it to where you don't get as much bubbles when you're laying it down. On top of that, the adhesive that they use on the wrap, it doesn't leave behind a residue when you go to take them off, as long as you take them off within 3 to 5 years. So it won't leave that nasty, sticky residue on them if you want to go out and change out your skin later. So that's really cool that dbrand, they use 3M. So
That's
I know
awesome,
that's kind of geeking out on vinyl, but
That's all right. That's
Yeah.
all right.
How dare you, though?
How dare
Yeah.
you? What?
Buy a G Cloud. These
G-Cloud.
things are great
Oh,
for
yeah.
GeForce now,
Wait.
man.
So while we're talking about GeForce,
I almost got one of those
and,
black ones.
and G
it's
Cloud.
good.
that one's
let's
gorgeous.
do this.
That one's so beautiful.
I love it so much.
All right.
Did they
Clef
fix
knows
the
what I'm
D-pad?
talking about.
All right. Hold on.
Clef.
Question of the day.
He had to bring dry into this conversation.
So while we're talking about this stuff, Mr. Stubbs and I had talked earlier, and he had a brilliant question of the day. So have at it, brother.
Yes. What? What is the best device for cloud streaming? And I guess you can say for local streaming too. You can talk about decode times if you want. Be all fancy. What do I care? I'm not your dad. But I'm talking about, I've been on this GeForce Now kick. Likewise, yeah, Xbox Game Pass Cloud and Sony and all that stuff. But really GeForce Now. What is the best device? Because I've really been coming to the conclusion that it is something like the G Cloud, except for the next OCD like requirement for me was that I'm like, I need 120 hertz if I really want to maximize that service, because that they offer that. And so I'm like, okay, well, now what is the best if we're not talking just G Cloud? If you want to spend more money, get a 120 hertz device. I think, I mean, the Steam Deck, man, I mean, sure, you get 90 on there. You can't beat the Steam Deck. You get OLED, you get 8-inch. I think the biggest screen plus OLED, if you can get it with the best refresh rate and high resolution, is going to be where it's at. So I think altogether, right now, you know, and the Odin 2 portal, I got to look at that some more too. But I really, really enjoy actually AYANEOS Pocket Evo for streaming purposes a lot, because it's so comfortable. You get OLED, you get 120 hertz, you get great buttons and response, and yeah, I mean, flawless victory on this thing.
So I thought about that one initially too, because the two caveats that I would add to what your guidelines were is that it has to be the comfort and the sticks, right? And you know, you guys know I'm an AYN shill, but the sticks on the Evo are just better than the sticks.
They're
on
better.
The
They're better.
than the sticks on a portal.
Yeah.
And
So-
the portal, you really need a grip to make the most of it. I feel like
yeah,
it just
yeah.
doesn't quite feel right. And you can get something bigger. You can get
I
a
wish we could
Y700.
rewind time.
You know,
Huh?
I
What's
just
that?
need a clip of Matt. I just need a clip of you from 6 months ago.
So Too Loud's having technical difficulty. And
I knew those.
yeah, he's having technical difficulties.
taking over this show.
He's got this thing in his computer. He's got some kind of virus. Whenever he talks smack about AY and he gets kicked off, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. So it must be all those fancy.
I'm gonna let that pass. I'm gonna let that pass. All right. But at the same time,
what's
I
the
just
one
want
from
everybody to remember, when I was screaming Evo, you were screaming Portal. So I just want everybody to remember that.
still a better device. It's just got better sticks.
Yeah, the Evo is. Yeah.
No,
you're
no,
right.
the
The
portal's a
Portal.
better device.
Well
No,
said.
what's the one from Magni called? The one that looks like
Pocket
a
Max. Pocket Max.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
the
Pocket
Pocket
Max
Max.
is great. Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's
the
but
high
that's
refresh rate.
isn't that only like Wi-Fi 5 or something like that?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter for
doesn't-
it doesn't really matter for cloud streaming. It matters a lot for
Local.
Yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
okay.
But
My thing is though that the thing is so close to the price of the Portal. Why not just pick up the Odin Portal?
sure.
So as a handheld, I would agree. For streaming though, if that's the focus, the sticks on the Maxes are better than the
Yeah.
Portal.
It's a more comfortable device in general too. I mean, and plus you get I know it's a gimmick, but you do get the choice of squishy or clicky buttons.
Yeah.
You can choose your module.
144 hertz screen is another thing.
Yeah.
Like that little extra might matter for some people.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah. Like the Portal 2
I mean,
is
green-
the better overall handheld. It's just for the use specifically of streaming. I think I'd give it to that one.
Yeah.
Zythrill's got it
So
right
Green
there.
Pro Tag asked 120 hertz question mark. Can we get a 120 hertz handheld for under 250? And yes, the ones that these guys are naming are handhelds under 250. The Pocket Max is under 250. You know, I mean, or right at 250 for the Portal.
It's
and for
right.
the
It's right at
RP6.
250. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, and the RP6. Yeah. Great
Mhm.
call.
Yeah. It's very good too.
Wait, does
And
the
then some crazy AI in the chat said to get an Apex for streaming. Anybody buying an Apex for streaming is out of their mind, bro. Out of their mind, bro.
I was playing my Legion Go 2 for streaming. I was testing streaming on there, but I don't have the Z2E model. I have the Z2. Okay, it's a little less crazy pricing, a little bit.
Did you get it on that sale that they just had? Like,
Yes,
Lenovo
sir.
had? Like,
Yeah. Now they're
Smart.
sold out
yeah.
completely, and it's back up to $1,600.
does the Magni Pocket Max have video out?
Stand by.
Ooh, that I can't
No,
answer.
it does. It's the 865. The 865 has the video out.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
865 has
that's
the video
pretty
out, doesn't it?
big.
Yeah.
For a streaming handheld, I feel like you need to factor in video out if you want to use XR glasses, because that takes that streaming experience.
That's a really good point.
Even, yeah.
That's a really good point.
I am ready for Lemon's podcast, Gaming Unplugged. For those who don't know in the chat, that's Gaming Unplugged is Lee, formerly Handheld Hoarder, also one of the founders of Safe State. So check out his channel. He's been doing a lot of awesome streams for Game Native. Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
No,
So what I was saying about that one, Stubbs, is
Stubbs.
that
I think it's video USB-C out, maybe.
Yeah.
that's as long as there's some type of video out, because I was saying like for streaming, being able to use XR glasses is a pretty huge bonus.
Mhm.
So if you have a nice, comfortable handheld and you throw those on there, you're gonna have that big screen experience.
That's awesome.
And 5G Wi-Fi, like even when I was using the Logitech, the G Cloud, I never really had issues with local streaming.
And Zythril, again, I got to call out and check, because he claims Portal with official grip, which I like the official grip, and tall sticks, like some hype sticks or something, I'm guessing, is a better device. Totally fair. But if we're talking naked device, not modded, out of the box, I think Evo's or Pocket Max here has got you covered pretty well.
Yeah, it's the stick size. Like, yes, AYN has the bigger sticks. Like they sell like slightly bigger ones, but they're still not a full size stick. Like if it was the ones from like the Odin 3, I could get it, because this is a much better analog stick, but that makes a difference.
Yeah.
I have two things I want to say in regards to Zithro's comment. One is that yes, the Portal feels amazing with the grip on it, but it always killed me that they didn't make a case that fit the grip. Like that always bummed me out. Like that was such a big loss for me, because now every time I want to take the device out, and I talked about this in my review of the Portal, it was, it's a great device, but having to remove the grip, put it in the case, and now put that in my backpack, and now this silicone grip is in here getting all folded up. Like I don't like that.
So here's how you fix that.
Don't
You
like that.
order a G Cloud case. It fits perfectly.
Okay, so take that to the bank, guys. Order a G Cloud case. I did
This case.
Aish did.
Yeah.
If it doesn't fit, DM.
I have one.
Okay.
It's like $20.
So
The
they
second thing I want to say though, really quick, is that he also mentioned other sticks, and Stubbs said hype sticks. Hype sticks birthday, 1 year on Etsy, dude. He's been doing amazing. Shout out to Pun, bro. Like very good job, man. Very, very good job.
Dude.
I love the hype sticks. Heck yeah, dude. Congratulations. Support your locals, and buy
Here's
from him.
here's
He makes
the
great products.
Here's the Switch OLED with a grip inside of a G Cloud case. It fits perfectly. Same thing before I sold my Portal 2 with the grip, I would just put it in this thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Fit great. Because I couldn't find a piece for either, and anyway, it doesn't have an official one. But this is like $10-15 on Amazon. So if you have a Portal 2 with a grip and you want a case, just look for this one. It's the one with the gray outline.
It smells immaculate.
It does. I could tell.
Maybe later, if you can, Aish, later, send me a link DM, and I'll just throw it in the.
Oh yeah, I'll look for the link and I'll send it to you.
Stubbs, let me see those pink
Okay.
hype sticks again.
Yes, sir.
Those are
Hey, I
sick.
like that, dude. Pun's been making colored
So
sticks
sick.
now too.
Yeah,
dude.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we,
Pun.
we were,
Yeah.
we were talking to him the other day. He's close to 3,000 sales, and he's been just a stellar experience dealing with him. He's a friendly guy. It's been so great. We're so
He gets your
excited to
stuff
see
out
what he is.
quick, dude. You're not
Yeah,
waiting
yeah.
forever. Like,
Mhm.
He pays us to say this
oh, I
about him.
like those slimy
Oh,
ones.
These are
those
glow in the
slimy
dark.
ones.
Insane. Those are insane.
Oh,
All
they're
right,
glow
I
in the
need to order
dark
some
too.
more.
Oh, dude,
I need to order
that's
some more. I
amazing.
need those. My Thor needs those. Those are insane. Those look so good with the purple Thor.
And then
Yeah.
I just
So
like
good.
collecting the little boxes that he includes.
I like
Yeah.
the little boxes too, dude. I do.
Yeah,
I
and he's
do.
got some new stuff in the works. I mean, it's for him to tell everybody about, but it sounds pretty awesome. So I can't wait to see it. So shout out to him. Hardware stuff. Probably the biggest news of the day is that let me put this on screen, and I thought it was insane. I could not believe this. I know Stubbs is going to lose his mind. And let me get this up here. Where are we at? If I ever find it. All right, you ready?
That drink better be good, Stubbs.
So good every
Sounds
last
amazing.
drop.
PowKiddy is back, boys. PowKiddy is back. I got an email at 5 o'clock this morning from PowKiddy. Said, "Hey, we have a new device out. It's called the P36S." And I looked at this thing. I said, "I don't care. It's a PowKiddy. I'm buying it."
That is an RK 2023
That's what it is.
that has worse internals.
Listen, it's a P36S naysayer. The P36S. It's
Crapped
the
all over
2026
Matt's
edition.
party, dude.
P36S. It comes with the ultra powerful A30 chipset, which you guys are familiar with from the Miyoo A30. Absolute stellar rockstar device.
Oh,
I got it from AliExpress for $40. I can't wait. Hit the
I
screen.
got it, dude. I gotta know the thought process here. It's like, hey, you guys remember that handheld we had that people really liked? Let's make a shittier version as our big comeback. They're gonna love it.
I really like that device. When PowKiddy
do
made
too.
this,
Uh-huh.
I liked it. They made two versions. They made
They
the
made
RK
Wi-Fi.
2023 and then they made the Wi-Fi edition. And I thought it was a nice little device. I don't know why I actually ever got rid of it. It's just it's nice. So okay, I'm glad that they're bringing this back. This shell back. It's a new color now. Different. You got the A30 in there. Okay, we can explore that. That's some different gaming options.
Hopefully,
It's
get some
not all
Spruce
bad.
OS love.
I know
Get
that's
some
what I'm
spruce
thinking.
love,
Spruce
you
would be
know.
Probably
awesome.
gonna be it's probably gonna be compatible, right? Like I'd be surprised if this isn't just the 830 repackaged. It's what
In-
PowKiddy does.
And
Give it
Royabella
that, bro.
is
Did the A30 have a
PowKiddy.
640 by
Yeah.
480 screen?
Yes.
I think so. I
but
think
it was
it's the
a
same
2.8
resolution.
inch screen. It was a 2.8.
Yeah.
Oh,
Same
well, then
resolution,
it'll probably work
2.8.
right away.
Yeah.
So
It's the cheddar.
So
I
I'll
think
say,
this
like,
PowKiddy
I'm
being
happy to see
PowKiddy.
PowKiddy dip
I
their
am
toe
too.
back in the water. Like, I do like some of their products. I know a lot of them are like, we joke around a lot. Like, it's literally they're just throwing spaghetti at the wall, and they come out with all these crazy handhelds. And you know, if you want a spicy pillow, order a PowKiddy and all this stuff. But it kind of got a little bit boring without PowKiddy on the scene, dude. It was just like we had Ambernick, we have Miyoo giving us a little
Feels so
splash every now
empty
and
without me.
Mhm.
then. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
So
we were
I'm
we were
excited because-
getting
Na, na, na.
yeah, we were getting actual worth of devices there for a little while.
Yeah.
Dude, I liked the cup, like the X55. It wasn't everybody's cup of tea. I really liked it. That was my my Portmaster machine. The RGB 10 Max 3, that was a solid handheld. The RGB 26, dude, I love that vertical.
Oh yeah, that's a solid one.
Like they had some good ones in there, right? You have to like kind of dig through and find the gems, but you know, when you find one, it's a gem.
They're gonna catch the people who are on the Pocket Air Mini hype train. They're gonna see this handheld and then probably buy this to compare to that because it looks similar to that, and it's gonna look like they're kind of gaming, you know, copying that design. I'm sure people new to the hobby who don't remember the old times. I think it's a smart time for Mr. Who to put out this handheld through the new company here.
Yep.
It's a strategic decision, and it's not a bad handheld.
Yeah.
Can anybody
One
tell me how
thing,
to pronounce the new company?
Royabella.
Roy Bella. Okay.
Roy Bella. Roy
Bela?
Bella.
Okay.
Roy
Or
Bella.
Bela?
Roy Bella.
Listen,
Yeah, that's how I've been pronouncing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say something
Roy
about
Bela.
PowKiddy. Like one thing I like about them is they're usually not afraid to take a chance on a chip. Like there's been a
Mhm.
few handhelds now where they're either the first ones to take that chip or the first ones to make a good version of it, like the Arcade
Yeah.
2366. I forgot who originally made it, but they came out with the first good one. The RGB 10 was the first like good version of that.
Yeah.
The T618, they were the
Yep.
first one with the T618. They were the first one to make like a somewhat more updated clamshell with the X18, even though it used to like attack you. So they take chances, and I like that because it's probably gonna push things forward a little bit with them back into space. At least we'll get less. They'll make it, and then Ambernick will make the good version of it. Is what I'm excited for.
Maybe Ambernick will make the good version. More likely now
pretty
these
good.
days, like Magic X will make the good
That's true,
version,
There's
or
there's
like
others.
what are these other
Trim
new
UI,
ones? Trim
yeah.
UI.
That's true.
You
No.
can't.
That who's making. Well, we'll talk about one of the
Ambernick's
handhelds
over in their
later.
own in a different sandbox now. They're just over here doing
Yeah.
things. You know, they're just
Ga-
They're the
Game
ones throwing
console
spaghetti at the
all
wall
over.
now, dude.
Oh my god.
No. It's like you guys are forgetting who we had as a replacement for PowKiddy Game Console with the R36S and all the weird ones. Like they were PowKiddy for a while.
right. Yeah, they
Don't
kind of
talk bad about
pick up
Game
the
Console.
slack.
That's gonna get his whole collection.
Yeah,
and
no.
honestly, I'm
I
telling
mean,
you,
I'm
dude.
hovering over that kick button. I play with my
Hey,
game console.
here's the
bro.
thing. The reason I like that company is because they made e-waste good.
Yes.
Like
yes.
before them, e-waste was just trash. Like most of it, like your like high shelf was like the data frog. That's as good as it was gonna get.
Mhm, mhm.
And then they came out. They're like, we're gonna give you something decent for like $25. Like that's I'll always respect them for that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love the R36S, dude.
I don't know
love
why
it for
there's
what it
soccer
did.
fields on their handhelds though. That throws me off. Or hearts.
Now that's
Or
that's
Batman logos.
ILPC's doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the same people.
Yeah, who knows?
Square
Yeah.
buttons, like yeah, we're gonna give you square ABXY buttons just because reasons. Enjoy.
So this next piece while we're talking about these hard on these smaller companies, this is an article. I'm not going to tell you that I stole or borrowed the article from Retro Handhelds, but I just know.
Dude, we always pull articles from
So, shout out to Andrew for always coming out with these stellar
Shout out
articles.
Andrew.
Yeah, man.
no.
This thing looks
shout
super
out, for
cool.
real.
When are you getting your hands on one of these stubs? Because this thing looks freaking cool.
Really quick, I do really want to give a shout out to my Ass Pro brother. Like, that's Andrew. We wore this Bass Pro hat, and like all you could see is it said Ass Pro. It was like
Ass
we
Pro.
became the Ass Pro gang. Yeah,
Got that magic mic thing going.
Yeah.
This is the Game MT E5 Mod X, and we should have some early units for this. I don't know, in the next month maybe.
It looks cool, and
We'll
we were talking
look
about
at it.
earlier. Game and T's kind of been cooking lately, man.
Well, it's because they're under new leadership now. They're under new ownership. Their previous dev, he had some interesting ideas. Definitely interesting D-pad ideas. The new regime
nice
over
way to say
there.
it.
The new regime over there. They're doing some cool stuff. I mean, even for the cheapo, the E3 is pretty solid. The Vigor, and also the
EX8.
Super Knob, which now
Super
is renamed the EX5.
Did you like that? I looked so odd. I was on actually.
It's
I was afraid
actually
to buy it.
pretty decent. It's really slim form factor. It looks like a Vita. It feels great in the hands. I mean, it's pretty good. It's good for like upscale PSP, and of course you get the supercharge button that lets you switch performance modes for some reason instead of a second stick. But their best is the EX8, which is this 3x2 Game Boy Advance thing, and nice big screen for GBA. People are running Game Native on there and PC emulation. Game MT has a bright future ahead if they keep working on this stuff. Yeah.
So the draw for me on that is that I love the original KTR one. It's a crapshoot which one you get.
Yeah.
KTR 2 is ridiculously expensive. This thing comes out. It's got a 5-inch screen. It's a 3x2. It looks like a win. It's got 2 Lots favorite chipset in it. I mean, it looks like it's a win. You know what I mean? So I mean,
What's the chip in it?
G99.
Oh,
You see Two Lost Faces, his favorite chipset, Keita.
Do a lot with the G99.
He hates that chipset. And I don't know why, man.
Man.
Helio chipsets in general are just
Oh,
not.
God.
You can't diss the Helio chipsets. They're there. They're in their price bracket. They do a thing. They play up to some PS2. I mean, what more do you want?
Oh my God.
Or like about $100.
I agree with Try Hike. I guess I'm saying that right. I hope so. It's solid for retro. Like G99 is solid for retro.
Yeah.
I think it's Try
I can't
Heck.
take anything away for that.
Is it Try Heck? It's not hike because it's not like take a hike. It's like what the heck?
Hayek. HAECK.
I think it's heck.
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
3 of them. 3 hex. Triple.
Their
I only
handhelds look
he
like
says
I
yes.
only studied Florida
Yeah.
English, so sorry.
their handhelds look like ChatGPT made them, and I like them because of that.
Aha. Sorry,
Oh my
I'm done
God.
bragging now.
All right.
It's just when do I ever get to pronounce a word correctly? I'm sorry.
There you
You're
go.
right.
There you
You're
go.
right.
That's fair.
No, hey, dude, take that W,
Sorry.
brother. Take that W.
I'm gonna take
dude.
that W.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
do it, do
agree.
it. Actually, really quick, I want to speak on that game, MT, dude. So actually, like, I really like the uniqueness of it. I'm kind of getting
Yes.
into. I think Azil infected me because, like, Azil is that guy that is like, if it's weird, if it's quirky, I need it. I don't care how much it costs, I'm buying it, right? And he kind of got me looking at devices like that. Like, yo, when's the next time I'm gonna see a device that looks as strange as this Mod X? Like, it looks strange, it's quirky, it's weird, it's different. Even if I threw it on the shelf back there, it'd be cool. So I'm okay with that. I think it's a cool looking device. I think that they have been doing their thing, and I'll support companies that are willing to venture into new spaces and try different things. I'm so tired of the copy pasta that has been going around in the space for so long that even if the device is not great, as long as it's not some crazy astronomical price, I will still buy it and support them because I want them to continue.
Yep,
Right?
I agree. Yep. That's a great point. The engine, the innovation.
That's
right? Something
That's
different.
that's the double-edged sword though, because sometimes you end up supporting mediocre devices and they just keep doing the same thing over and over again.
And then they're enabled now.
Yeah, so you kind of have to be selective of what you end up backing up. Like, I like it when a company does something different. Like, it's why I like the AYANEOS like H700 series, because we got the same chip and we knew what custom firm was going to be, but they kept coming up with different form factors. And
That was a delightful era. That was a delightful era of AYANEOS.
It was one of my favorite AYANEOS eras. Like, I like that they do weird different things, but at the end of the day, even though I might not be a fan of their shoulder buttons, you're getting a solid device.
Yeah.
Sometimes a company is just weird for the sake of being weird. And at that point, I'm like, I don't feel like this is going to go anywhere. So I'm all for supporting companies, but you also kind of have to be a little selective sometimes about who you want to really fully back up with, like content creation and your money and all that.
I agree with that. And I want to say, like, especially regarding the H700 lineup, like, there's companies that release devices that are here today, gone tomorrow. Like, they're cool right now, and then we forget about them. Who cares? In that H700 lineup, dude, there are actually
Galley action pie.
I know.
Yeah.
Breaks my heart, dude.
That
Breaks my heart.
35XX SP, freaking fire, dude. Like, amazing handheld. The 34XX SP.
That's still my favorite.
The 35XX.
The 34XX, just a regular GBA one, is still my favorite in that lineup. I think that's an awesome device, and I want more companies to do that. Just give us a classic shell with a new chip. Like, where's my Game Boy, AYANEOS? Make me a Game Boy.
I mean, AYANEOS doing it. Pocket.
No, what I mean is, like, I'm talking about like Game Boy shell, like a straight up Game Boy shell with just like 2 extra buttons, the same color as the shell, like the GBA, like a 34.
No, they're not going to do it. Flies too close to the sun.
They made a Game Boy Advanced. They made 2 Game Boy Advances. They'll do it. They made a Vita.
We'll see. You know what?
I think they won't do it because that 2 button is a limitation. Right? Like,
no. So that's what I'm saying. 2 buttons and then 2 buttons the same color as the shell, like the 34XX.
Oh, okay, I got you.
That's what I missed that part. Okay, that's what I would want to see. But like a Game Boy Color shell would be amazing. I'm getting off topic though. Sorry.
No, you're not. You're not. This is what we like to call a transition.
said Lenovo even made a Game Boy.
Yeah.
You know,
So
if you guys don't
Handstern
know,
has a
there's the
problem,
Lenovo
and
G02.
somebody
It's
needs
the
to take his bank
go-to.
account away.
while we have Too Loud, Aish, and Hanston here, so these three made a video comparing Android devices a couple weeks ago. You should watch it. We'll make sure to check it out. It was a great video. I love Zach. That dude's insane in his selection of games.
Beautiful.
Is that stream? Is that
That looks
streaming right now,
gorgeous.
Stubbs?
GeForce now. I got
Yeah.
Yooka-Laylee here on the Pocket Max. I
Yeah.
haven't tried this one out lately.
Hey, Stubbs,
Try
that,
the Impossible Layer next, by the way. That's a great one.
I haven't played that one yet. Yeah.
that device looks terrible, Stubbs. Tips.
You know what?
It looks awful. You shouldn't play on that. You better.
I should send it to you.
Tips.
I need to mail it to you now.
Yeah. But I'm gonna me talking about the show that they made. It's called United in Tears, and they sit down and they talk about different devices and they kind of rate them. Great show, great episode. And here's a segue because Stubbs created the perfect. Stubbs and Aish created the perfect segue. So AYANEOS had a live stream this morning and a big announcement, right? And so they announced a new Conquer device, the Conquer
Yes, sir.
Pocket Block. I saw this thing and I said, they made that shit for Too Loud. Is the first thing I said when I saw that. I said they made that shit for Too Loud.
Makes no sense. It makes no sense because they didn't brand the Pocket Air Mini as a Conquer.
Don't say
So
that.
they didn't brand the Pocket Air Mini as a Conquer.
But
I want
that-
to know what chipsets in here.
But that's
And
the
what to
Pocket Air
ask.
Mini's buttons and D-pad.
Yeah. But what chip is it? I mean,
Well,
maybe it's a G99.
Yeah, the
I'm
D-pad's
thinking it's
different.
gonna be a
D-pad's different.
G99.
It's a G85. G85. I'm calling
That'd be
it.
Yeah,
smart of
something
them.
like
That'd be
that.
smart of them, right? Because they made like the micro. They made that micro as a great little GBA device. And you put a G99. Why not put something less expensive?
I'm worried because at the Conquer they say it's their value, not their budget brand, but their value brand, meaning it's the value for the money. And their Conquer handhelds, of course, there's only been the one or the two. Those are high end chips they're putting in there. That
Mhm.
makes me worried that actually what they're going to put in here, unfortunately, is like a Snapdragon, like a 6th Gen 2 or like something above
Like what they
a
did with
regular
the,
price
the
bracket,
last-
you know,
So
What's that
I,
other one?
I
got?
actually have an argument
8S,
toward that stance.
G3, Gen 3 or whatever.
Yeah. What's your argument?
So I think that a lot of people, they look at the Conquer lineup and they think like, oh, because they call it Conquer and they said it's going to be their budget line. Like, I think a lot of people relate budget with cheap, and that's
Yeah.
that's all from the way that I look at it. When I look at it, I'm thinking like budget means that it's going to come in at a price that is similar or better to other things in its category, right? Like, you know, if you buy, and I gave this example a while back, like I love cars. Okay. So if you had 3 500 horsepower cars and one cost 70 grand, one cost 60 grand. And then this other 500 horsepower car comes in at 40K, or let's say 50K. 50K is still not cheap, but that's the budget 500 horsepower car all of a sudden, because it is cheaper than the rest of the 500 horsepower cars. So it's not saying like, oh, that this is cheap by any means. It's just saying it is a better buy for the money, right? So I think that they were really competitive with the pricing when the Conquers came out, right? Like, granted, like we went through this whole Rampacalypse and all this stuff,
Yeah.
but like the Conquers came out at they were really neck and neck with the Odin 3, and I don't think anybody expected that from AYANEOS. And I love to give AYANEOS shit, like, to be honest with you, I really do. But at the same time, I can't give them shit on that because I think that they really met the market with a really good price on a really good product.
Yeah, then they
So-
ruined it and made it substantially more expensive than their
Ooh, ooh.
competition.
Ooh, that advertisement is telling you how to improve your pancreas. I have a product for that. Sorry.
He does.
Forget the advertisement.
No, you got to
Get
take
some Stubbs
peptides.
nubs. No, get
Ah.
some Stubbs nubs. Forget
Take
that.
it.
No,
No,
but
no.
I
was
get
just
what you're
kidding.
saying
Don't
about
take
the
peptides.
Conquer line. It's like you're getting the same high end chip, but you're gonna get budget pieces around it. Like the screen's not gonna be OLED, and they're gonna
Yeah.
cut down other areas, but they're still giving you that high end chip. Except now they're also pricing it at a premium for some reason, while their competition doesn't, which is very AYANEOS of them. But this thing frustrates me because I actually want it because I like how it looks, but I don't want to give them my money. So I'm very conflicted about that.
So I'm curious what chip they're going to put in. They didn't give any details on the chip or even the screen size. It looks like a 3.5 inch. I mean, depends on how small the person. The D-pad and the buttons, it's exactly like the PAM, like
Mhm.
Stubbs was saying. So I'm curious where they're going to go with it. So I thought it was
Yeah.
cool. I was excited to see it. There was rumors about a horizontal device as well too, which is kind of like aiming at a less expensive, more cost-efficient versions of like the micros and stuff, like the
Mhm.
3.2, which
Yeah.
I was really excited to see, but they didn't announce that. What they did announce,
The-
and this is where the reference to United in Tears comes. They announced a new version of what Too Loud and Aish probably said is their top choice when they did United in Tears. You have to watch, right? But they announced the IGS version of the Pocket Air Mini.
It's
Now,
the I guess you can get this one.
I guess you can get this one.
It's
Yeah.
it's cool. I mean, it's got that like old Famicom look to
Yeah.
it.
I
don't
love the colorway on it.
I don't love it. I don't for some reason.
Oh, dude.
The colorway's
I don't
nice,
love the red
device
and
is
gold.
shit.
I don't need. Okay, dude. I have the yellow one and the retro power one. Do I need a third unique?
No.
Pocket Air Mini? Because how often do I use my Pocket Air Mini now? Once a month? I mean, I
Do you
don't
need
know.
a third horrible screen with massive gold?
I'm just collecting it for the collecting's sake at this point. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. He's playing the battery lottery.
Yeah. So it.
Yeah, one of these is gonna go spicy. Which one is it?
So on top of that, so this is the IGS edition. So it comes with like 30 licensed IGS, which is an arcade company games.
Yeah, and that part's cool. I love that they're doing that, and it includes the
cool.
games. And if you think about it from that aspect, and you don't put anything else on it, and you just enjoy it for those games, well, now you have something unique, and it's its own product at that point. And I think that's cool. And bonus points if they happen to magically fix the ghosting issue on the screen, and the light bleed, and all the other problems.
I wouldn't trust him for that one. Nice
Yeah.
if they do, but I wouldn't.
Yeah.
And
the
that
other,
the license stuff makes me feel like this is gonna be expensive.
oh, it is. The 2 gig variant is $130,
Oh,
and the 3 gig variant's $140.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
It just
I
be
would
duck.
never buy a 3 gig Android for that type of price.
It's
that's
feed
fine
up
for
pricing.
Linux, but for Android, no, dude, you can't be doing that anymore. Oh, one thing I was gonna say about the previous one, the only reason I don't think it's gonna have a high-end chip is because on their verticals, when they put a high-end chip, there's always trackpads or some way to take advantage of like
good point.
higher end stuff. This one isn't gonna have that stuff, so I think we might be getting the G99. Like this might be the Conquer version of their G99 handhelds, like their more budget alternative.
I would accept a G99 in that.
I want a horizontal version of this. Is what I want. I want that 3.2.
I do
Yeah.
want to make a clarification really quick because I don't know if Aish, if you knew this or not, because I thought they were a lot more than that too. So the Conquer Fit 8 Elite, it is more expensive than the Odin 3, but it's not astronomical. The Conquer Fit Odin Elite is $399 for the base model, where the Odin is $339 for the base model.
Yeah, but the high end one, the price went up dramatically. Like the high end, the 24 gig one is $819.
Well, they're the only one who offers a
Yeah,
24 gig one anymore.
that's
So
still
Yeah.
When the-
60
they have
bucks.
they
What
kind of
the
have an
hell?
open runway, right? When you have no
Yeah.
competition, you make the price. It's shitty.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's
That-
okay,
it's,
but
it's yeah.
Yeah, the reason I feel like
I
that
got mine for like 5 and change or something from
the reason I feel like that $60 is a bigger deal than what the number alone would say is because you're also taking into account OLED versus no OLED for the same chip.
Yep.
So you're getting a worse screen with the same chip for more money.
I space cadet. I'm so sorry. It's just dawned on me. I did not get you guys answer what your favorite cloud gaming device was.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
knew that. I knew that.
I-
I just didn't want to
I,
call you again.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm so
brought up
sorry.
the question
every
and I
week.
answered my own question,
No,
and then
but
I
I didn't
just
give
moved
anybody
on.
else a chance before I moved on.
Neither
Totally
did
my bad.
I. We're both to blame.
Freaking ban. Good job,
Stupid.
ban.
Yeah,
It's
it's
Ban's
Ban's
Ban.
fault.
It's Ban's
Man,
fault.
why have you
Okay.
done this?
Damn,
Jeez.
Amish.
Good job, ban.
Wow. YouTube much?
Too loud. What's your favorite cloud streaming device, or what would be your device to stream on if you had to pick one right now?
If I had to pick a device to stream on,
Cloud streaming.
I don't cloud stream like that. I'm not gonna lie. But if I had to choose one, it would be something the lightest with the best screen. Whatever's the lightest device with the best screen, maybe a tablet with a telescopic controller. Whatever's the lightest device with the best screen, that's what I would use. Because honestly, like if I'm cloud gaming, I don't need the power, right? So just whatever's light and has a beautiful screen, that's what I would use. My yeah, I guess like the G Cloud or the Magni
G
Pocket
Cloud's
Max.
so light.
Mhm.
Both of these are very lightweight.
You know, that's what I would go with. Something. Honestly, I really think it would be a tablet though, because I would go with something like something with like an 8-inch
Y700.
screen.
Yeah.
Like a Y700, something like that. 8-inch
Astra.
screen, nice controller, and yeah, I'll be good. Call it a day, dude.
I'm really feeling that Pocket Max. I'm struggling with that price point. That Pocket Max.
Yeah, you got to get it. If you can get it at $200 directly from Mangmi, yes. Paying those upcharge costs on AliExpress, no. Get a Portal at that price point.
No joke. Aish, what's your answer?
It's
What you got there,
still
Astra?
this right here.
Steam Deck,
Steam
yeah,
Deck.
it
Oh,
works
Steam
really
Deck.
well
Yeah,
with GeForce
so
now.
I actually feel different than you guys. Like you guys both said, like lighter device, something like that. If I'm streaming, I'm most likely at home and I'm chilling somewhere. I want a nice, big, comfortable device because I'm going to be on the couch and I'm going to be playing for a while. And battery life when streaming is not an issue on the Steam Deck because it uses very little power. Full size sticks, the controllers feel great. And if I want a bigger screen, I just throw on some XR glasses. So whenever I'm like I want to stream something, I always go for the deck. And for some reason, when I'm streaming, I have way less issues using the deck. Plus the trackpads, if I'm streaming from like my PC to the Steam Deck, the trackpads help a lot. So that's like Steam Deck's still like the Swiss Army knife for me.
Go to
What
Best
is
Buy.
that, Stubbs?
This is a Lenovo Tab 1. It is $100. Okay,
Mhm.
$99.99 at Best Buy. It doesn't have the best screen in the world, but it has a Helio G85 in it, Too Loud's favorite chipset, and it runs GeForce Now flawlessly. It is 60 hertz, so you got to contend with that when you're talking in the $100 to $200 price point. Usually, there are some devices that have higher refresh rates there, but man, as an entry point, toss this bad boy in a telescopic controller, and you're off to the races, man.
Yeah, you're cooking, dude.
Did you see the new On tablet, the new Walmart one?
Those On tablets are awesome
8-inch,
looking.
right? Or something like that.
Yeah.
ATA Prime just made a video on the new one. It's $130. It comes with the Snapdragon chip, and I think it's like 120 hertz screen.
Oh,
8-inch,
there you
screen.
go. How much?
Yeah,
How much?
it's at $130.
Oh, well,
awesome.
that's the
Yeah,
freaking
metal
move.
frame. Yeah,
That's the
I was
move.
looking. I was like, man, I kind of want to go grab one.
Dude,
now.
On's been cooking. On's
Yeah.
been
Yeah, they
cooking.
have. Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
6
no.
gigs of RAM, which for a cheap tablet, 6 gigs of RAM is nothing to scoff at.
Is it a TFT LED screen or a LCD screen, or is it like a regular IPS?
You know what? I'm not
or...
sure. I want to say it's IPS, but I can't confirm because it was early when I watched the video.
This is a TFT screen, which is not the best, admittedly. But man, for only $30 more, I would way better. I would go for that higher refresh rate, man.
He was saying the screen looks pretty good, especially for the price. Like I
I'm gonna
haven't
look
been
this up.
hands-on with it. Yeah, it's the new On 8.1-inch tablet.
That's pretty awesome.
Green, I agree with you. If we're talking XR, you totally can use your phone with controller. Like super simple.
Okay, $138, and it comes in pink, navy, silver, or mocha. Oh, mocha!
How many have you thrown in your cart already, Stubbs?
I already have one of each color. One of each color, yes.
I'm gonna.
Oh, it delivers
sounds
today.
cool, though, dude.
Oh, it delivers today.
Damn.
Oh.
If you want to see it, I put the link to ETA's video in the chat so you can check it
Dude,
out.
the mocha color especially is a sexy device.
Yeah, we're going to check that out.
Yeah,
I like when I find
$130,
devices
man.
in unique colors that you don't find regularly.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's a
Dude.
90 hertz screen, not 120. My bad.
Oh, wow, Aish.
Sorry about that.
Come on. Same as the Steam Deck OLED. Garbage.
Green Patag, I'm gonna answer for subs. He doesn't know yet, but his answer is a Fly Digi. Just so you know, a Vader 5.
We're gonna find out in the After Dark stream. Which I'm so sorry, guys. This is fun. I'm having fun here. I got to go prepare that because I have
It's all
my
good,
marbles.
brother.
Where are
It's
my
all
marbles?
good.
I must
Dude,
collect my
thank you for
marbles
hanging
and
with
put
us,
all the
brother.
things
We
together.
Love you, bro. Real quick,
Love you
favorite
guys too.
PS3 game ever. Favorite PS3 game.
PS3.
Mm-hmm.
Stand by.
Uh-oh.
He's grabbing.
He's pulling a fox right now.
He's pulling a fox.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Everybody's in these ergo chairs now, dude.
I got. It's a tough choice. I think it's going to be Dragon Age Origins. I think.
Oh,
Ooh.
such a good game.
I had a great time with this game, man. I played it on my PS3, beat it on my PS3, and great story. But equally, I love Twisted Metal so much, and I'm sorry, this was an awesome.
Jam.
Yeah,
I know
this
that's
was
your
an-
jam, dude.
This was an awesome swan song to the Twisted Metal series. Again, beat it on the PS3. Had an amazing time, but I don't know. Overall, the game at the end of the PS3's lifespan that really blew me away was honestly the first Tomb Raider when it came out. You know,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that thing was cooking.
like it
That
was
thing
just
fire when it came out, bro.
yeah, when
Like,
it came
was
out,
good.
and and Lara's like she immediately gets impaled in the first minute of the game. It's like, oh, this is video games now. We've leveled up. So this
Yeah,
might be my
yeah.
favorite. But
Solid
PS3 specific, I think the only PS3 like proprietary one is Twisted Metal. So I'm gonna go with that.
Dude, I forgot about Twisted Metal. Those
Oh,
were
yeah,
good.
yeah.
I enjoyed those games.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you, Stubbs. Go
Mr.
get ready
Stubbs,
for
you're
your
rock
show,
star.
dude.
Yeah, we
We'll
love
see
you, bro.
in a
Thank
little
you.
bit.
Love you guys. Thanks for having
Good
me
seeing
on,
you, dude.
guys.
Anytime, brother. Anytime.
I'll stop back by anytime you want me on, but realize often if it's on a Thursday, I'll have to leave a little early to prep the old
It's all
RH
good.
thingy. But all right.
It's all good, brother.
All right.
Thank
You
you.
all look great.
Thanks,
Even
Stubbs.
too loud. All right.
Hell yeah. Night, brother.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day, brother.
That's right. That's right. While we're talking about the PS3 stuff, and I asked him because it came out
Hey,
recently.
really quick, Matt. Really
Yeah,
quick. I just
have
want
it,
to
have
clarify
it.
for everybody out there because I haven't really touched on it, and I don't want everybody to think I'm just being some super cool guy wearing sunglasses in my house. I'm actually wearing these are Viture Beast XR glasses, and I don't have any monitors on my desk right now. I literally have a virtual ultra wide right in front of me. Then I have another monitor on the side and another monitor on the other side. So I have the window with our stream. I have another window on the side that has the YouTube channel so that I can engage in chat as well as pull up product stuff. And then I have another window with Discord because I'm just a Discord nerd. So, but dude, it's so cool. It's such a great experience. Like just actually, because dude, we talk about XRs all the time for gaming, but for productivity, they're such a great asset. Like the fact that I don't have to have all these monitors on my desk and do all this extra stuff. Like I could literally clear this up and do a top-down review within 5 minutes, and that's game changing to me. So I just
And
wanted
if
to
anybody
say,
asks, the reflection on his glasses is his MacBook. It's not another monitor or stuff.
Yep. Yep.
yeah, that is
Um,
my thank you, Aish. That is my
cool.
MacBook in front of me, and our director is clowning me right now. Thank you, Radiant Shayla. We
So-
appreciate you.
And we've talked about this before because when I first got my first pair of XRs, they weren't Vitures, which I have now, but they were another brand, and I really liked them, and that was something that we talked about. I'd used them more for productivity. I was taking them to work with me all the time, and it's so cool. And like he said, we always talk about it. It's next level. It is very next level. If you guys watch Gamers Generation, who's also part of Handhelds United, plug, he's always got some cool stuff on all the different things you can do with XR. So you should check his stuff out too. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Oh my god,
What's that?
I forget things in chat right now. He said, "How did you guys get Ray Charles on the stream?"
That's I get it because there's times when you're like looking at your monitors and you're kind of looking up, like you're looking away from the camera. It straight up looks like
yeah.
a black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I keep repositioning it so that it's like right here. But if I keep, it'll try to fix itself for me. But
It's like
all good,
the
dude.
mics you're talking, and then I know where you'll be like up here, like, oh yeah, we talk about this handheld. Yeah.
That's dope. So earlier we were talking about this because there's a article came out, a blog came out. RPCS3 is a PS3 emulator. They have said now, not 100%, playable, but every PS3 title is bootable. That is freaking huge, and that kind of segued us into this thing about favorite PS3 games because these guys are cooking. And if you follow news at all, every few days they have an update. They're fixing something. They're adding more compatibility. It's super dope. So we all started talking, and we were talking about like what's your favorite PS3 game. So that's kind of where the question came from Stubbs. So, Aish, what's your favorite PS3 game?
I have a three-way tie, and it's hard for me to decide. Okay, so if I had to pick one, just based on playtime, it'd be NCAA Football 2014, because I've
Mhm.
put the most amount of time in that game, probably
Mhm.
more than any other game, period. But Skyrim and Oblivion are up there too, so
I
it's
hadn't
hard to
thought about
say.
Skyrim on PS3. That's
Yeah,
yeah.
and then if you start looking at like the late life of the PS3, you have other games like The Last of Us, but
Mhm.
it's up there too. But I'll say a three-way tie between NCAA Football 2014, Skyrim, and Oblivion. It's one of those three.
That's
It's a
dope.
cop-out answer, but I can't pick one.
No. What about you, Tula? It's not cop out because I have 3 picks too. I have 3 now.
Okay.
Mine would be it's Infamous, dude. Infamous would be my my PS3
Infamous is
game.
dope. Infamous
It's
is
like a
franchise,
game that
so
is
good.
only on PS3. There was a ton of other games that I really enjoyed, but you could play them elsewhere. So, Infamous as a PlayStation 3 exclusive.
Okay, so I got 3, like Aish says. So, and I'd say I'm torn. I think
You said you have
Uncharted
3?
3 different favorite PS3
What's wrong
games.
with you guys?
Well, so
It's hard to pick, man. We
if I had to
actually play
pick-
games.
if I had to pick, it would be Uncharted 3.
Oh, dude, you
Uh,
don't want to
oh,
compare
yeah, dude.
hours.
I
If I had to pick, it would be Uncharted 3. It's just that Uncharted franchise is just spectacular. Than the third
yeah,
one,
it is. It
when
is.
you're like France and then you're like in the desert, and just so good, so good. But then the other 2 that I would say are really close is, do you guys ever play Journey? Kind of a shorter, like kind of almost like a puzzle game. It's just like this. I don't know how to describe it, but it's so good. It was a PSN only game. It was so good. I had so much fun.
Oh
Not
yeah,
familiar.
I didn't play the whole thing. I only played it for a little bit, but yeah, I know which one you're talking about. It's just like one of like the first indies I can remember.
Yeah, and it's so good.
Oh, dude.
What?
I didn't know I get to pick 3.
Yeah, pick 3, bro. And the other one before you pick your 3 was Resistance 3. I love the Resistance games on the PS3. Those are fun. Yeah.
Oh, I liked Resistance games. Yep, those are fun. I
the
enjoyed
Infamous
Resistance
games were
on
fire,
PS
too.
Vita. That was actually really good too.
Yeah. So
Yep.
yeah. What's so what they said the game that Journey, anybody else in the live chat have any great PS3 games that we should play?
It's crazy how the PS3 started off like just doing terribly because they overpriced it and they kind of
remember it
shut
was $600 when it launched. Remember
Yeah,
that?
and then it got scalped up, and if you wanted it, well, you were paying $1,000. Back when like you could get a Wii for $200, like that was insane.
Mhm.
The Xbox 360 was what, like $300, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
and the PS3, which granted it was that really nice like backwards compatible one and the Blu-ray disc and all that, but $600 was just crazy. And then it was hard to develop, and it wasn't doing great. And then they just like they turned that whole thing around. And by the end of it, like we had games on there that are still like they still hold up to the graphics today.
Oh yeah, some of them are super dope.
And yeah,
Oh,
Okay,
and the
so
one,
now if I get to choose extra games,
yeah, do
I
it.
just want to throw my other ones in the ring, and that's definitely got to be anything Uncharted and anything God of War, like
yeah, dude, God of War 3
all-
was
and Metal Gear. I'm cheating. I'm gonna go one more and Metal Gear. So
What about
yeah,
PSN
absolute
titles?
fire.
Because there's 1 and 2 lot, and I always play. What do you have any PSN
Oh,
titles?
dude, you already
Hey,
know we're the same.
yep.
I'm only gonna choose one.
Aish, yep.
Yeah.
Aish, what about you? Any PSN?
I don't
titles?
really have like a specific one for PSN titles.
Oh my God, tell them too loud. Tell them.
No, you tell him. You tell him. You tell him. You
Reshogun.
tell him. I will see if I find my
Reshogun.
video.
I don't think I
real quick.
played it.
Do you never play Reshogun?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's like a side isometric space shooter.
I thought my video was here. I was gonna show it.
Astro is
Yeah.
so good, man. So good. So
That's so
good.
fun. You. It's one of those games where it's like Vampire Survivors is for me. It's like one of those games you pick it up and you're like, oh, I'm gonna play for 5 minutes, and then the next thing you know, you've been playing for 3 hours, and yeah, it's just such a simple, fun little game, and it's like a revolving, like it's revolving. You're just flying around and you're picking up humans to save them from the enemies while you're blasting enemy ships. It's just nonstop shooting. It's such a fun game. and it was only on PSN.
Dude, we had
Katamari
some.
was dope on PS.
Yeah, Katamari. But like I just looked it up, like best PS3 games. There's of course GTA 5 is in there, the Uncharted line, the Batman Arkham game started there,
Oh, I forgot
Red
about
Dead,
Arkhams.
Last of Us, BioShock,
Oh, BioShock.
Mass Effect.
All the Burnout games are really good on the PlayStation.
Burnout games. The
PSN had such a
Bethesda
massive,
underscore games.
amazing library, man. Like that's the thing, is that system really on its own. Like today, you pick up a PS, like if you had nothing else and you just happen to find a PS3 for a stupid deal, and just go by some pawn shops and just pick up some games for dirt cheap, you're chilling. Like
so that's how I got back into gaming. Yeah, like I pretty much stopped gaming for a while because I was just working way too many hours, and I was just trying to like save up as much as I could because I was, my son was on his way, and I just stopped. And then when he was born, he was like maybe 3-4 months old. I got a used PS3 for like $100 with like 10 games, and I was at work at that time. I worked at like a mall, and then I went to GameStop, and they still had. You guys remember how they used to have like a bunch of games for like $2 or $3? You just like go through them, and they were super cheap. That was like my version of a Steam sale, and I picked up Skyrim because I kept hearing like how awesome Skyrim was, and I never played it. And then it was unfortunately like a couple weeks later, I got laid off of work, and I was at home trying to find a new job, and I had a brand new PS2 that I never played, and that just sucked me right back into games. Unfortunately, I got a job pretty fast after that, so I couldn't play as much as I wanted to. But that got me into Skyrim and playing NCAA 14. So without the PS3, I don't know how into games I would still be. I feel like I'd probably be bitter right now and not playing anything.
Yeah. So for me, that era was probably the Xbox 360 that kind of had that same, not in this exact same situation, but the same impact on me.
Yeah. See, for me, it was late because the PS4 was already out. That's why I got the PS3 that cheap. Because when the Xbox 360 came out, I got one too. Because I wanted to play Call of Duty. It was me and my little brother. We were trying to play that. But then I remember getting really mad at Xbox because my brother bought Game Pass. No, not Game Pass. It was Xbox Gold back then without telling me. And I was like, no, dude, I didn't purchase this. And Microsoft was like, nah, dude, you're not getting your money back. And I was broke for like a week. I didn't have any gas money thanks to that. So I was bitter at Xbox. It was like, screw these guys. I don't want to play for online anymore.
So it's a very similar story. So I remember did you guys ever remember the limited edition Halo Xbox 360 that had the Todd McFarlane art on it, and he signed? I had one of those, right? I remember waiting in line for it, and we had gone through. We were
only a dumbass would sell that system.
We were so he knows the story apparently. So we were young and financial stuff. I remember selling that thing and crying because I was so distraught about having to sell that thing, man. Yeah, it was heartbreaking. That was
I mean, sometimes life happens and you got to move on from stuff.
Yeah, but that's tough to sell a Todd McFarlane.
It is. Dude,
I was just trolling, dude. It does suck. I was just trolling. I don't want people to think
I feel your pain, man.
like that.
When I was a teenager, I moved away from my parents, and I left a box full of a bunch of like 2 binders of Pokemon cards, a binder of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, a GameCube with Wind Waker, the Zelda Master Collection, like all the limited edition stuff, N64. I had Ocarina of Time. I had Majora's Mask. I had a bunch of games, like Nintendo games, and I left it in a box. I moved away. I come back 2 years later. I'm looking for the box, and I asked my mom, like, "Hey, what'd you do with that box?" She's like, "Oh, I gave it away to some kids." I had Pokemon cards in there that were worth hundreds of dollars nowadays, and I was like, "You just gave that away to some kids that probably just broke."
She's so generous.
Right? I was like, dude, why'd you? I had like the original Charizard cards. I had so many things in there. That was probably like in the thousands, and it was just
my
like,
dad did the same thing to me.
It hurt. Dude.
When I went to the army, dude, I had so when I left, I still had my own room and everything. So all my stuff was in my room, and man, my dad sold all of my I used to if I really loved the game, I'd always buy like the collector's edition. So I had like all the collector's edition, dude. I had like this big old stack of like Game Informer magazines and stuff that I always.
Dude, I had Nintendo Power. Yeah.
Dude, I kept you remember when game demos used to come in the Game Informers, like the discs?
Yes, with
like,
the disc. Yeah,
I had those. I had them. I kept all of them, right? And I had Pokemon cards. I had do you guys remember Burger King did a Pokemon collaboration where it came with like a gold-plated Pokemon card?
Wasn't that McDonald's or was it BK? Because I remember
BK,
those.
I'm pretty sure.
BK, yeah, I remember those. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was BK, but I had all of them. I had every single one of the Pokeballs with the gold card. Like, and my dad gave all that stuff away. He was like, "Well, you're going into the army. You're gonna come back. You're not gonna care about this stuff. This is for kids."
Yeah. Come back,
dude,
man.
I was collecting it. Bro. Like, what are you talking about, man?
I was like, dude, that's a down payment for a house now. Why'd you do it?
I didn't do the Pokemon stuff, but I was totally into the Burger King gave away that the Xbox 360 game, the King Racer game. I remember that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
So
dude, I had so many of those cards, man. Like I never played the Pokemon card game. I just liked them because I grew up with Pokemon. But I just think back and was like, how many? There was at least a few $1,000s in those binders, man.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to address this comment here. So Mike said that oh, that's not the comment. Where's the comment Mike said? Oh, he said my Lego. He said my Legos were given away in the same manner, which is at least I know kids appreciate whoever got them. So that made me laugh, right? Because recently my kid brother left the basic trading. He left the basic training. I went to my parents' house and raided his room. That's like a collector's, like a limited edition black Millennium Falcon that he paid some ridiculous amount of money for, and I took that shit as soon as he left for basic training.
Dude, they relaunched that one, and it's still expensive. Like you can I think you can buy like a relaunch version of that, and it was a few $100. I can only imagine how much that thing is.
I have no idea, but I took that shit as soon as he.
Yeah. My son's really into Lego Star Wars right now. So he shows me stuff. He wanted an AT-AT, and he's like, so can I get this? It's cheap. And I looked at it, I was like, what makes you think $700 for a Lego set is cheap, dude? What are you talking about? He's like, I thought it was pesos. I was like, you're crazy, dude. You're not doing that.
Kids don't understand the value of money, dude, like at all, bro. Matt knows. I tell him about my daughter all the time. She's like, Daddy, why can't you just have a third vehicle? Like, just buy that Escalade cash for 80,000, and that's cheap, right? Like
you're like, yeah, this isn't Robux, okay?
Oh my god,
real money.
She's like, well, you need a Tesla, Mom. You keep your truck. Mom needs a Tesla, and then we need an Escalade. Like, girl, I don't know who's buying all these cars, but like, dude, I just played Warframe the entire podcast. Hey, dude, Ernie. You're a smart man, dude. Way better than Destiny. I'm sorry, you Destiny guys.
So Ernie just triggered something. So we have this spreadsheet, right? And what Too Loud and I do is that we go out through the week and we look for, like, I know it seems like it, but we don't just throw this shit together in like 5 minutes. We spend the whole week looking up cool articles and stuff to talk about. And like Aish is like right before the podcast, Aish came on and was helping us with the thumbnail and stuff. And it's like a family thing. We all do it together. We want to have fun, right? And so I didn't know until like 3 minutes before the show started.
I was so happy to throw that in
Oh
there.
my god.
Like...
So Ed Too Loud threw this article up in here, and this shit broke my heart when I read this article today. So Destiny 2's last content update is coming next month, and Bungie's not doing any more content for it. I'm getting emotional here. I was choking. So they're not taking the game offline, but they're not making any more content for it. So if you play Destiny, there's a player ID, and my player ID is so old because I beta tested it. I think the player IDs are like 8 digits. Mine is only like 3 digits. I'm like beta pre-beta. Like I've been playing it since Destiny 1. So I've been playing it since like September 2014. So and I haven't played it in the last year, but I even got Too Loud into it for a little while. But yeah,
I've enjoyed some Destiny. I like to give you guys shit, right? Because I'm like, there's always been this community thing, like Warframe versus Destiny players, right? And there's always been this shit where Destiny players think like, oh yeah, we got the better game, but which one has more concurrent players all the time, forever?
Destiny.
Like, no, never, Destiny. Not once.
Hey, you guys can't touch Roblox numbers, so.
Nobody.
Oh no, come on, dude. That's a different story, bro. You're talking about like kids that are still drooling on their moms, bro. Like that's a different story, dude. They're not that they're not there yet, brother.
Yeah, I'm just yeah.
You
Oh
know,
my gosh.
but no, I've enjoyed some time with Destiny. Like, it is a fun game, and their storyline is really cool. I really like their storyline, and you know, the recently, what was it, like 6 months ago, Matt, that they came out with Destiny Rising, for
That's
the
been a
mobile.
year almost. It's been a year.
Okay, so like a year, and Destiny Rising was phenomenal. Like for a
Mhm.
mobile game, that game is cooking, dude. Like such a,
Yeah.
it sucks that it's a gotcha because you know you kind of gotta crack your wallet to get all the characters, but as far as story gameplay, you know, mechanics, it's totally Destiny. It feels great, but yeah, it kind of sucked to see this article, but at the same time, I had that little gloating inside, like hell yeah, suck it, Matt, you know, like, but so it was like I got to put it in there, but at the same time, I saw somebody said it in chat. I think like if this means that they're gonna move on to a Destiny 3, like have at it, you know. But if this
Well-
means the end of Destiny, like in completion, then that will suck, dude, because it is a cool game franchise. So
So there's a couple things there. So when the last big expansion called the Final Shape came out, they said it was the end of the Light and Dark saga, and that they were going to move on to the next saga. And then we get this announcement: the Light and Dark saga kind of crescendoed at the end of Destiny 1, and then Destiny 2 launched, and they kept going with
don't
it.
give spoilers who people haven't finished the story.
Right,
but-
right, yeah. So
Okay.
I'm hoping there's a Destiny 3 coming out because they said they're working on the next project. I think they should, but who knows with them? You know, there's a lot of focus on Marathon now, but I couldn't get into Marathon, but we'll see what happens. I want to see what they do next, but I
That's
am
still the Bungie
heartbroken.
team, right?
It's the Bungie team. Yep. Yep.
So and correct me if I'm wrong. Was Bungie acquired by PlayStation?
In
Yeah.
2022.
Mhm.
2022.
Okay.
So
So I'm
were
curious if they're going to
they were-
continue Destiny as a PlayStation exclusive, or if they're going to come out with a whole new IP for PlayStation.
Good question. So they were Xbox, Microsoft owned. They bought themselves out from Microsoft, and then they were Activision owned, and then they bought themselves out, or Activation, they separated, and then they went on their own, and then PlayStation bought them. So I don't know if they're struggling. You know, we'll see. But yeah, but right now they're currently owned by Sony.
I doubt it would be an exclusive because gas games don't make sense as console exclusives. You want to get that out there as much as you can because you only
you
make
want as
money
many
when
players.
people buy. Yeah, you want many players to buy stuff in game. So that's definitely going to be everywhere you want to play it. It would be a
Especially
stupid,
since
stupid
Destiny
exclusive
has
for Sony.
really truly became a live service game.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it really is.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's why they said like. Well, I think they haven't said anything official yet, but like the rumor is, what single player games are going to be console exclusive. Gas games are going to be going to PC, going everywhere.
Yep. That's what I think that's what Sony said.
Yeah.
So Ernie brought up a good question. What about First Descendant? So Tula got me playing that. It's cool, but like compared to Warframe and Destiny, I felt like it was almost sloppy. Is that the right description of it? It's almost it's not as what's the word I'm looking for? It's just not as
Polished.
That's it. Maybe it's not as polished as Warframe or Destiny are. You know, and it's just kind of, I don't know. I got it. I enjoyed it, but I just couldn't get into it, if that makes sense.
So I pulled it on screen because I did want to touch on it. First of all, I just want to say, like, for those who don't know, there's one reason to play the game, and it's Ultimate Bunny. I'm just throwing it out there, like, just
If
get
you
that
don't know, you should
character,
look it up.
you know,
Yeah, you should look
you'll
it
be
up.
happy. But
Am I going to be
at the
on a
same
list
time-
somewhere if I look this up?
No, you won't.
It depends
no,
on what the
I
laws
don't-
are in your country.
Yeah, no, well, no, I don't tend to dig characters that are questionable.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the game is cool, dude. It's very, very cool. It's very similar to like a Warframe Destiny type game. My thing is, like, I tried to get into it, and I probably have 50 to 70 hours at least in First Descendant. I mean, nothing close to what I have in Warframe. I'm ashamed to say what I have in Warframe, but I can't get past this thing. Like, I'll get into First Descendant really hard, and I'll spend like days playing it, and all it's doing to me the whole time is like, dude, you need to play Warframe. Dude, you need to play Warframe. Why are you playing this instead of Warframe? Like, and then all of a sudden, I just end up back on Warframe. That's what First Descendant does for me. It pushes me back into Warframe. So it is a cool game. It's really cool, especially if you haven't ventured into these other universes. But if you're like me, where you're already invested heavily in one of these universes, whether it be Destiny, whether it be Warframe, like it's hard for you to get into that type of game, knowing like there's still stuff for you to do in that other universe. So at least that's how it is for me. It's like, why am I playing this when I could be grinding out the new gear, the new content on Warframe? So I see you guys everybody got really closed mouth when you guys looked up Ultimate Buddy, but it's all good. I get it. She'll do that.
I was never really able to get into any of these games because the only like multiplayer shooter that I got into was Modern Warfare, and that was only for a little while. Because then when I stopped playing, came back to it, I kept getting just destroyed by kids or other players, like mostly kids, just snipe me. And every time I've wanted to join one of these games, I always feel like I'm too late at that point. Like everybody's already like way ahead, and so maybe whenever I see a new one come up, when it first, I'll give it a shot. But I wish I could, but I just haven't been able to get into any of them.
I dig it. I think it's time for. Oh wait, what is that? She got that low cut outfit. That low.
They know what sells, dude. These
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off too loud.
No, all good, dude. I forgot we had that image, bro.
Yeah. It's
do,
time
do
for
it again. Do it again. I want to see it
It's time
again.
for. So, like I said, we pulled stuff, and Tula found something, and when he showed it to me, I was like, "What the?" So, I thought it was perfect, right? And so, tell us about this, Tula, because this kind of caught me off guard here.
All right. Well, you guys who know me well enough know that I'm Team Red, right? So anytime, I mean, look, it doesn't matter if I'm on a team and I get to gloat on another team, I'm down. This is what I do. I love it. It tickles my fancy. So being Team Red, I was thinking to myself, when is the last time that Team Red had an issue with malware? Because I feel like for Team Green, this occurs a little bit too often for comfort. So I do want to alert you guys who are Team Green. And when I say Team Green, I'm talking NVIDIA, right? They have put out a statement saying you guys need to update your drivers immediately, unless you really enjoy surprise malware DLC. Like, so it is NVIDIA has classified this as a high severity warning. So people, honestly, like all jokes aside, get on it ASAP, because what it's doing is it's allowing hackers, to exploit a vulnerability. And whether you're, and this vulnerability is not on Windows. It doesn't matter if you're on Windows or Linux, but they can gain access to your PC. They can take information off of your computers. They can put in malware. You guys just go ahead and update your stuff and make sure you're safe. But yeah, I feel like this just happened with like GeForce or something recently, like within months. So guys, be safe. Like too much of our data is online on our computers. Let's get those updates pushed and make sure you're staying safe. But another W for Team Red. Just want to say that.
Another W with Team Red. Another W for Team Red. Somebody asked me how many hours I have in Destiny. I'm trying to look it up.
Yeah, you want to know why there's never any malware for Team Red?
Why?
Because everybody's on Team Green.
Perfect. I'm so okay with that. I am so okay with that.
I was thinking, is that a bad thing? Is that a bad thing? That's just
Like,
it's just more users, like substantially more users are on Team Green.
That's what I'm saying. Stay on Team Red, brother. Yeah.
I'm Team Red because I'm cheap, and this 9070 XT is amazing.
You get good price to performance with Team Red.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, what the hell?
I feel like that was more of the case like in older generations, because the prices have been getting pretty similar lately. I don't hate Team Red.
What you get from the 9070 XT, if you could find them at MSRP, NVIDIA can't touch. It's just about finding my MSRP.
How much is a 9070 XT?
600 MSRP.
Yeah, I
It
paid
can
599.
How big is the gap between that and a 5070?
So it smokes 5070. I think
I
it's
think
in
it
between a
outperforms the
5070 and I think it's between a 50 in most cases, right? I'm not gonna say in all cases, especially with ray tracing. You know, green got
Because
the win.
that's what I was gonna get at. Like feature wise,
Yeah.
though.
Rasterization now, like raw performance, right? Like if you're doing raw performance towards raw performance, I would say it's closer between a 5070 Ti and a 5080. Yep. And the thing is that you get much more VRAM, right? Like NVIDIA is being really, really greedy with their VRAM this generation. Because I think what's the 9070 16 gigs?
Yeah.
And the only way you get 16
yeah.
gigs out of Team Green is to go 5070 Ti or 5080. So
And what's the price point on the 5070 Ti?
5070 Ti is around 1K, and 5080s, if you're lucky and you have a micro center, you could find one starting at around 1400. They generally go up to about 1800 though.
Look at this guy.
Oh, now my boy came in here aura farming right now, bro.
Aura farming.
Ooh, brother. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Let me take off my 120 hertz glasses because
All
Now I
right,
really
so-
came for it. Yeah.
Here's what I was gonna say really quick. The
Mm.
5070 and the 9070 XT, like raw performance, is saying there's about a 15 to 20% difference, so in favor of the 9070 XT. So it's
Yeah.
like let's
That's why I
say
say it's closer to
50%.
the 5070 Ti. It's closer
Well,
to
the
the
5070 Ti
and
would
performance.
smoke it then, though. No, if it's a 15 to 20% range to the 5070,
Center your display, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I had to do, brother. Because it had me looking way up too. I had to center it
That's
and bring
really
it down.
God, you guys. are
Somebody in the
crazy.
chat said, "Who let this clanker in?"
That was Zach. That was Zach.
You
He's
know
a-
exactly.
he's a robot hater.
No,
Oh
just to
my
be
God.
clear, I like Team Red. I love what they're doing on the Linux side and everything, but I don't think that the price to performance is that big of a gap anymore from what it used to be with what NVIDIA has right now. Because
So
they've been playing this game where they price their stuff close to NVIDIA now. It's not like they used to before where they would like severely undercut it.
Oh, they used
You
to
would get,
definitely play harder,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I agree.
Nowadays it's
I
like we'll price this around whatever NVIDIA does. And then it's like you got to balance out the feature set, like which one you prefer and do you want to use ray tracing or not and stuff like that.
Yeah, especially if you want more VRAM though, that's where they still win, right? Like because they're
Yeah,
gonna give
yeah,
you
yeah.
more VRAM for your money.
Yeah, they are.
Really quick, while we have our boy Kenzo here, shout out GG Gamers Generation. I see that you are rocking the ROG XREAL collaboration R1s, dude.
Yes, sir.
And you have been the one on YouTube sharing all the info. So I'm wearing the Viture Beast today. What are the big differences in between these two sets of XR glasses? And would you say that these are probably some of the two best XRs in the market right now?
Yeah, I would say so. It's I guess number one thing, 240 hertz mode, baby. Nah, it's not really 240 hertz. It's spoiler if you have time to go and check out the video that I just posted, what was it, like earlier today, yesterday or something like that. It has a very interesting 240 hertz, what they call frame rate boost mode. And I don't know, I would love to hear everyone's take on how it works, because it shows up in the Windows setting as 240 hertz. It shows up in its own setting as 240 hertz. But it's clearly not a straight up 240 hertz, because if you if you've done any kind of display testing, you can use like blur busters, UFO tester and stuff like that, and it doesn't read in there as like a 240 hertz display. So I mean, it's interesting what they're doing, and our guy Clef, our good friend, he and I are speculating with our tinfoil hazmat suits that they're actually bandwidth limited by like this cable. So to be fair to them, Asus and XREAL, like they've done something really clever. They're using some kind of frame interpolation, some kind of fake frames, or like maybe even black frame insertion, something like that. But I mean, if you are a person that loves first person shooters, I think you would really love how smooth it is. That would be really good. We need Aish to put
So
them on.
question-
That was the real reason I
question,
came here, by the
do-
way, to say hi to my friend Aish. Yeah.
First of all,
Hey,
I want to
GG.
say that they look really sporty. Like
They do.
just the shape of them. They look
You look
very
like ready to go
sport-
ski, like jet ski
they
or
look
something.
very
Yeah.
sport centric. Yeah. The second thing I want to say though, well, a question actually. Well, actually, before I get to that question, Unk has came through with his own XRs. And what XRs are you wearing there, Unk?
These are the Ray Neo 4 Air 4 Pros.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Mhm.
So he
Okay,
has a really
that's the-
fun time because he can't pin.
Be right back.
Oh,
can't
I
buy
I
have
think
the
I want to say
I have the
I wanna
Viture
say those
Beast,
have
but they're
their own
downstairs.
pros, right? Like those
Yeah.
have their own pro, and that's
They do,
I
they
think they're the best entry glasses that you can get right now.
These
They're-
are
and they have
insane.
HDR, right? So
They're insane.
freaking-
HDR.
they're really dope.
It's a 200-inch screen with these, and I mean, just they're so. This is my first experience with it, and I've had a blast with them. The Viture Beasts are freaking amazing, though. So, and those are downstairs because I have to share time with
Uh-oh.
my kids. There we
There you
go.
go.
Share time with my kids and my wife.
I'm still rocking with some old ones, but I felt left
We have
out.
to have like a
Hey,
whole
dude.
show of
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Dude, this is amazing. This is amazing. So, question for you, GG, regarding the Beast and the X1s. So, I know the Beast gets 120 hertz, so we don't get that cool 240, but we have 1200p on this end. Do you also have 1200p on the X1s?
Mm-mm. No. These are 1080p. But more importantly, the micro OLEDs that are inside. These are 0.55 inch, and the ones in the Beast are 0.68 inch. Don't let her tell
Okay.
you that doesn't matter. That 0.13 inches on your micro OLED display does matter. But I honestly, I believe it matters more, or it matters most for like work stuff. You know, like what Unk would be doing on a day-to-day basis. Like for me, just playing games, like if you're gonna load up like Forza 6 on this, like I don't think you're really gonna be noticing a huge difference. It's really gonna be like if you value like the frame rate boost mode, or if you value like a bigger field of view, that's like the biggest thing, man. And of course price, like the price is
So faster Twitch shooters like
Yeah.
Call of Duties, Fortnites, and things like that. Okay.
It'll
Okay.
like I don't
'Cause
like to be clear to be clear, I don't think like latency should be about the same, but like it's gonna look buttery smooth is the thing, right?
So what I will say with using these, so I've used these the whole episode so far, and using these in productivity, that extra vertical that the 1200p gives you is such a game changer, dude. Like I said it a little while ago, but I have an ultra wide in the center right now, and then I have a screen on each side. And dude, for productivity, this has been so great. So I have the screen anchored. If I look down, it will clear up my lenses so I could see my workspace. I could see my keyboard. I could see if I have a notebook or mouse, I could see that stuff. If I look up, I could see my surroundings, which is super cool. So they're playing with the electromagnetic, or how do you say it? Electromagnetic, right? Dimming?
Electrochromic dimming.
Electrochromic dimming, which is on the fly. And I really appreciate that, especially from
they
a
both have
productivity aspect.
They both have the auto transparency thing. So like for those out there who haven't used it before, like say you have, basically what we're all seeing is like this floating display in the center of like our view, right? And then like if you look away from it, then like it stops dimming like the surrounding. Everything kind of lightens up, it looks like. So both the Beast and all on the current XREAL glasses, they all have that. I believe the Beast, if I remember correctly, are a little bit better for that use because they're not as tinted. Like these ones here in particular, they're like a slightly dimmer, like they're slightly more tinted. They might be like partly polarized too, because like if you look at like your phone screen while you're outside, it's actually like much harder to read.
Wait, so polarized, I could use those for fishing then. Like clearly I could see the fish in the water because I got a pair of polarized Oakleys that I use when I go fishing, and that helps me to see the fish in the water.
I mean,
now I could watch YouTube while I fish, right?
You could do that. Yes, you absolutely could do that. Yeah, that would be, I mean, that would probably be like a galaxy brain move. Yeah, you could do that.
What's
Dude, Clef, he's cheating. He's aura farming, Clef, because he's using those new X1s with the extra sporty look to him dude. Mine's are looking more like a meta frame, and his looks like some Oakley Vanguards, dude. Like
It's so funny. No, it's so funny you guys are saying this because I was just telling my wife this earlier. I got pinged on a different Discord. I think it was on the RayNeo Discord, and someone said, "I need that sporty beach aura look." And I'm like, "Don't worry, guys. There's no aura farming going on here." Because when I filmed that scene of me on the beach, like I'm holding my phone out in front of me and then like filming myself so I could see myself. And my daughter, she's like, "Daddy, are you aura farming?" I'm like, "What? No, go build your castle, go dig your hole, like get out of here." You know, like I just needed some footage. I needed some footage for the video. That was it.
Aish, you know what they're talking about with aura farming? Because I have no freaking.
Oh yeah, I'm aware.
Aish is not
when
old like you, brother.
No, it's when you're trying to act nonchalant while trying to look cool at the same time.
Okay. So I mostly just consume content. Like I watch Bob Vila videos and on my Vitures and stuff like that. So I mean,
aura farming is an anime thing that went mainstream. That's where that comes from. Yeah.
Well said. I knew I would know that.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You guys are making me want to upgrade these things though, because I'm still using the Viture Pros. And
those are still,
the Viture Pros are
still
still
great.
excellent, dude.
I know they're good, but now I'm like, what am I missing out on something here? Like, do I need something
Right here,
different?
brother. I got something sitting right here on my desk, man.
The biggest thing that those are missing, Aish, is the 3DOF, is the pinning. That's the biggest thing. And there's only like a couple of glasses on the market right now that can do that. And to be clear, like you are paying for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you just want a big bright screen in front of you, like a projector basically to play your games, connect right to your Steam Deck, connect to like the many handhelds that you guys were talking about earlier, like the you know, like the Odin 3, even like an Odin 2 Portal, all that stuff. It's gonna be fantastic. Even with like the Viture Pro, maybe even like the Viture ones, like truthfully, you can get those for like probably like under $100 now. But yeah, if you want to do like more of the productivity stuff, and yeah, maybe like aura farm and watch your YouTube video while you're fishing, okay, then maybe you want some other things.
No, see, I've even with certain, like at night, I'll just bring out like my MacBook, and if I need to make like a thumbnail or something like that, I'll plug those in there, and it's a great experience. Like I know I don't need new ones, but I hear you guys talk about it, and I'm like, maybe I'm missing out on something. Maybe if I get that one,
that is the FOMO, dude. Yeah,
I know.
I was gonna say that. That's just the FOMO, dude.
Yeah, I had to take one out because I have my contacts in, but I also have like the thing adjusted on it. So I was like, okay, I gotta take this off.
Well, see, that's the advantage of that pair of glasses, and even some of the other like current Viture glasses. They have the little diopters at the top, right? So if you wear corrective lenses, you don't need to buy those lens inserts, and
I already have them. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Well, not just even if you don't have them, assuming your prescription is like less than -5, you can just like spin those dials, and then they can bring the picture in focus for you. Like the glasses that we're all using here, you can't do that. You have to.
Oh, it doesn't have that?
No, that you can't. Like it's a physical limitation.
You have to put an insert.
Like you literally can't. They don't have like the little spinny wheels on them on the top.
But to be fair, right? Like some people have found that these glasses without the diopters, that they're comfortable using them, even though they have a prescription. I don't know what it is, but you know,
I mean, they probably have a
prescription a lot. So
I mean, they probably have a prescription. Yeah, that's very low. Like they're nearsighted, and probably they have like a prescription that's like less than 1.5, -1.5 or something like that. You know what I mean? And in which case, yeah, it'll still be a great time. You know, you don't have to worry about it. But like I would say, like we were talking about, even there's even some like really budget handhelds. I think like maybe like is it like a 3.4XX or something like that? It has a video out. Like these are like $50 handhelds. They have a video out. To be clear, it's not like a USB-C out, but all you need is like an HDMI to USB-C like adapter. You know what I mean? And then you can plug in. Man, that's a hell of a time. I mean, granted, that's kind of a meme because then you're wearing like this accessory that's like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times the price of your handheld or whatever. Like,
I think it's kind of cool, man. I think that's cool as shit.
You could do that.
Elevate the experience.
That was when the RP Mini came out. That was actually one of my big points. It's like you have this really small handheld, because I had video out over USB-C. When you're at home, you can just plug that thing in there, and boom, you have a big screen for all your games.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. I've been saying for a while, like, you know, the GPD Win 4 with like a pair of XR glasses, dude, that's a crazy experience, right? Because yeah, you have that massive screen, which is arguably the Win 4's like only real downside. I mean, yeah, there's battery life too, but if you push the TDP down low enough, then yeah, you could play all your indies and like lesser demanding games, and you have it on a big screen. Like, wow.
Do you guys remember that handheld PC that came out that was just a controller with some XR glasses?
Yes, the Techno Pocket Go.
Yeah.
Did that actually come out?
It came out. I think
it was like limited quantities.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they say it was like having all kinds of
I was
issues
going to
'cause
say that,
all the
Cliff. I was going
guts?
to bring that up in a moment.
Yeah.
There was all kinds of issues. Yes, it's all Trevor's fault. But yes.
Yeah, because everything was in the controller, and the controller was getting like ridiculously hot and stuff.
Yeah.
The
No, but I
bigger
feel
problem- Go ahead.
No, you're good.
I was gonna say the bigger problem though is that it had a similar thing with like the Apex and the Win 5 where you could swap the battery, but because of the way that thing worked, swapping the battery literally meant because it didn't have other as far as I understood, it didn't have other like inputs.
Mhm.
So like you swap the battery, the thing's like toast, like. So that's a huge
I
problem.
did want to say that for a long time, because Aish mentioned it, the RP Mini V2 and a pair of XRs was like Clef's gaming combo, like to go, right? Like while traveling and things like that, that was his to go kit right there. So it is they're phenomenal. The use cases that you can find with these things it's more than you think, honestly. Like especially like something that I'm going to move off of XRs and finish up our rest of our stuff here momentarily, but something that I find really convenient with them is like I like very bright displays. Like a lot of people know that about me. I like to joke around that I like to sunburn my retinas.
Yeah.
When I get in when I get in bed at night next to my wife, like I've got this screen blasting that like lights up the whole room, and the thing that kind of gets me not kicked out of bed is just plugging in some XRs, because I still get to have that big bright display, yet I'm not projecting that light all over the room. So it's awesome. And the sound, I find the sound to be adequate, more than adequate sometimes. It's really good. I really never use an additional pair of headset with my XR glasses. So I just wanted to mention that.
Yeah, the audio is
really quick. I do want to give a shout out to Epic Games. For those of you guys that have Epic Games installed, they're giving away Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 remastered right now as a freebie. So if you don't have that in your collection, go ahead and get that. Dude, these free games that they give out over there, check every Thursday, because they give away a lot of games. And I think Clef said this last week, and me and him compared our libraries. Dude, me and Clef both have like probably 300 to 400 Epic games and have only ever bought maybe a handful of games on Epic. So if you check in every Thursday, you could download a bunch of free games over there. So right now,
I don't know if
that's
I've
a
ever
great
paid for any
combo.
Epic games. My GOG logger
Yeah,
I
see?
paid for it, but I don't know if I've ever paid for a game on Epic. And I think I have like 200 games or something in there.
I didn't know they
Yeah.
actually sell games.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, funny enough, they have some really good sales sometimes. Like
Yeah,
sometimes
bro.
their sales beat out Steam sales. So
$20
it is
for
good to check over there
Cyberpunk.
sometimes.
Yeah, but then you
Battlefield
have to
6 for
use their
$38.
launcher.
Yeah, there's some good.
There's that. There's that.
Oh, Down in Bermuda's free too.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
that's
I
real
didn't
cool.
notice whatever the other one was, because I already owned it. It was already. I must have given it away at another time, so I already had that one.
I already have this on Steam, but
always
we're
check in
not.
there. I always check in with Prime Gaming, or I think it's Twitch Prime now. They changed the name. Both of those, and I mean, I'll say it now. The Twitch Prime Gaming or Prime Gaming, they're not giving away the class of games they used to. Like they used
Yeah,
to give
they're not.
banger AAA games, and now it's kind of hit and miss. Sometimes you get some bangers, a lot of times you don't, but it's still worth checking.
I agree. Sorry, I'm logging into
Give
my-
away Hogwarts Legacy a couple weeks ago.
I did get that one from them too. Yep.
Yeah.
News. Let's see what else we got here.
Hey, so what games are you guys playing right now?
Expedition 33.
Lilo and Stitch on a GBA. Because you got.
Hey man, I was
okay.
gonna say earlier, dude, some of those licensed GBA games are actually pretty good little platformers.
Dude, that Lilo and Stitch. So Matt was like, "Hey, too loud. Give me a GBA game to play right now." And the first thing that popped in my head was like, "Dude, Lilo and Stitch. Like, I was like, before you judge me, dude, the game is freaking dope. Like, I don't know what it is that they did with this game, but it is such a cool little platformer shooter.
It's fun.
Like,
It's a lot of fun.
it's a fun game. I found this years ago, and I was like, and they have more than one. I think this one is called
It's the
Hamster
second.
Wheel.
Yeah, Hamster. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the second Lilo and Stitch on there. It's excellent. Such a good GBA game. Oh, see, Vegan Pop Tart knows what's up, dude.
Yep.
Dude, like Hercules on PS1 was another like license.
I
game
remember that.
really
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was good.
The other thing is that I'm still playing through Alabaster Dawn. It's been a lot of fun playing that too. That's been a lot of good. It's like a action Zelda like RPG game that Clef got us all playing. I enjoyed that a lot too.
Zithro shouted out. I do tend to forget this sometimes. Epic also has a launcher on Android, and right now apparently they're giving out Dead Cells native for Android for free. So go download that, guys. You can't, and he also shouted out the fact that you can't go on the Android launcher and download the PC games, just like you can't go on the PC one and download the Android ones. So you have to go on both launchers separate and download those. Good shout out, Zithro.
So interesting article came across here, and it's just a quick article. Probably not going to put on screen, but Phineas and Ferb. I might do Phineas. I can't do Rugrats, but I'll do Phineas and Ferb. So
What you got against Rugrats?
I'm 50 years old. That's what I got against you, Rugrats, buddy.
Bro, you can't say that while in the same sentence saying you're playing Lilo and Stitch. Like,
Bro,
you can't say that.
Dude, he's good. Look at his
I
shirt.
don't even got an answer. You're right.
He's like, I'm my mom's favorite, and then he's talking down to Rugrats.
Yeah. Dude, come on.
Disrespect, man. They grew up too.
Do you guys hear about GitHub?
Yeah.
Hacked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
GitHub but they're saying no
got
user
hacked.
data information got leaked. But I mean, we'll see. But I was like, oh, you guys was it Microsoft that bought GitHub? Microsoft bought out GitHub or something. Yep, and then
I think it was the mainline GitHub code that got hacked, actually, which is pretty interesting.
I blame Michael Benny.
I do blame Michael Benny. It's probably
dude. See, we're all in unity with that, for sure. It's all Michael Benny's fault.
Actually, speaking of Michael Benny and Microsoft, and because he's a Microsoft show. Too Loud found an interesting article today about a new Xbox controller that's missing like the input for like the peripherals, like the number pad and the chat pad and all that other stuff. And is that a segue to what they're going to do in the future? They're kind of pulling that stuff away because they're trying to transition more to, the Xbox being a PC type of thing. I mean, it was kind of interesting topic to talk about. I mean, I'm wondering where they're going with that. If it's just they're saving money, or you know what I mean. I thought this was a pretty interesting article, because since the Xbox controls 2013 have had just more than peripherals to have more than just headsets, and now that's all it is. It's just a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. So I thought that was pretty interesting too. I don't know if you guys are big Xbox controllers.
So it's my favorite controller layout. So to be fair, right? Like the shell has the spot for it, but you can see where it's filled in. So they haven't redone the shells yet, but it leaves people to expect that they're just doing away with that whole additional port. And I don't know about you guys, if you guys used any other accessories. I used to love that chat pad, and I was actually funny enough because when I saw this article today, I just thought back to the conversation I was having with Clef last week. And if you guys don't know, Clef of Handheld United and Game Tech Talk, he's like the wizard of controllers, right? So when I got some controller talk, I always talk to Clef. And I was like, dude, I want one of these controller companies to give me a chat pad for the controller like I used to use on the Xbox. I think it'll be pretty cool, especially when we're using these devices as full inputs instead of having a mouse and keyboard. Instead of having to sit here and swipe over to the letters of a virtual keyboard, if I could have that little chat pad and I could thumb type, most of the time that gets the job done. And so I was curious if you guys had ever used any other accessory with those ports besides a chat pad.
I don't. I
think so.
I never
take,
used
I
it.
take from the silence a no. I take.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying. I was trying to
no.
think if I ever. I think I had a chat pad, but I don't think I ever used anything beyond that.
I
I
think
mean,
it
I
makes
plugged
sense
in a
to get
headset
rid of it.
before, but that was like
Yeah.
it.
I was gonna say they had like a headset adapter one that had like a mute, like
Yeah.
a skip track or pause and stuff like that. But I
Yeah.
don't know any other. I don't know any other accessories that went to that.
Yeah, good question. Well, interesting.
Yeah.
Let's be.
I-
I'm gonna put on my Aish hat for a second. Let's be real. Xbox was only cool back in Xbox 360 days when you could pull up the dashboard and play whatever music you want over any other game. After that, it was all downhill.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
that was such a
that's
good
great.
time, dude.
Took the words
Yeah,
right
that
out
was
of
so
my
good
much
time.
fun. So much fun. So much fun.
No,
All right,
I think
guys.
it makes sense that they're getting rid of that though. Like honestly, the
What's
way
use
things are
case for
going.
it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Most everybody is doing voice chat nowadays, and you can just get a headset that just connects into the USB. Sorry, the headphone jack and covers all that stuff. So while it
Yeah.
might be cool, also they're making a push to make the controller more integrated with Windows. So
Mhm.
it really shouldn't be a problem if they're actually doing a good job with it.
Yes.
When do we get a co-pilot button?
We
Oh, it's
don't.
coming.
No, please, God, have
No, it's
mercy
gonna be-
on
it's
us,
coming,
please.
it's coming.
No,
We don't.
no.
We don't.
It's gonna be the
I'm
Xbox
so
button.
done with the
Oh, there
co-pilot
it is.
buttons,
There it
dude.
is.
Oh
Yeah,
my
there it is.
It's not.
gosh.
Yeah, it's not going to be like the now you press the Xbox button, the Copilot pops up. It's like, how can I help you?
Yeah, Clippy
Like,
would never. Clippy
Yeah,
would
Clippy,
never.
Clippy was the man.
you guys are
They had,
insane.
Yeah.
they had to silence him.
You guys are insane. Hey, this has been awesome. It's getting kind of late. Too loud. Wrap this up for us. Get us out
All
of
right.
here.
Well, no, this has been a great
Too
show. I
blind.
really enjoyed it. Thank you for Stubbs out there for joining us early on in the show. Keep in mind he can't stay the whole episodes because he has a following show that comes after hours, which we kind of rolled over into his timing, so it wouldn't have fit for him anyway. But man, my panel has been great today. GG, thank you for stopping by. Aish, it's always a pleasure, brother. These
Always
guys'
a pleasure to be here.
links will be in the descriptions, so you can find them on your own. If you're not following them, what are you doing with your life? Seriously.
Mhm.
And I really appreciate everybody out there for hanging out with us while we talk tech. And we'll catch you guys later.
Hey,
Bye, everyone.
Peace.
peace.